Yo! What's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and boy, oh boy, do we have a good one on our hands tonight. Some would say a potential NBA Finals preview. The New York Knicks are taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder on primetime on ESPN. Both teams coming off a back-to-back. But the Thunder decided to rest most of their star players on the front end of the back-to-back because everybody wants to play the Knicks, everybody wants to play on MSG, and everybody wants to have a chance to beat the Knicks on prime time. A good litmus test for this team. Over the last 16 games, the Knicks have the best defense in the association. If they're going to win tonight, they're going to do it on the defensive side of the floor. Unfortunately, they will have to do it without Mitchell Robinson. He is not playing, and the designation is injury management. Remember, he did leave that game yesterday after he collapsed after a rebound and reportedly maybe have tweaked that same ankle that he's had multiple surgeries on, but he did come back in the game. There has been some chatter that some x-rays were supposed to go down today, but he is not going to play, and I am telling myself that is because it is a back-to-back, and he has not played in a back-to-back this year. As good as it gets, though, Jalen Brunson, SGA, Karl Anthony Towns, Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein coming back to Madison Square Garden. And as much as I like him and as much as I appreciate everything he did, I want to send him home with an L. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you haven't yet, give me a real one down in the comments section as we hit a real one roll call. If you're wondering, Marsh, what is a real one roll call? It's when the real ones sound off and they let me know they're in the building. If you bleed orange and blue, you love the Knicks, and you are a supporter of Knicks Now by Chat Sports, give me a real one in the comments. Let's go. Still 38 minutes away from tip-off. My guy, Randy, in the building. What's up, bro? I'm Joker hanging out with the real ones as well. I'm fired up, man. Knicks. Let's do it. Gregory Williams in the building. Yes, sir. Brian, what's up? Mess Hugger. Ty Man, the Buckeye. Edwin, E. Rizzo. J. Liv in the building. What up, J. Liv? Let's actually pop up J. Liv's super chat. AC as welcome to the show. We unfortunately signed off right before J. Liv sent in a $10 super chat last night, and he let everybody know, 43 years a New York Knicks fan, let's win it. And after the performance that you saw for the Knicks last night, with the prior game coming, a 20-point win against the Spurs, I think we're all in the same boat of if this team plays up to their potential, they can be the first team to win it all in 50-plus years.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can say this, and if you're 43, I guess maybe you're on the borderline of this is the team we've been waiting our entire life for, a team that actually has a legitimate chance to compete for an NBA Finals and an NBA championship as well. And there was all those years where the Knicks make one splashy move, and it's oh, they're going in, we're going all in, this is it. But those Knicks teams didn't actually have a chance. This team, the difference is they actually do have a chance, whether you're 43 or even if you experience some of the older Knicks titles or some of those great runs in the 90s, man. If you watched from 2000 on as a Knicks fan, you've been waiting for this day. So we'll see. I'm sure whatever happens tonight, there's going to be reaction strongly one way or the other. Although the only thing is if the Knicks win, I'm sure they won't get any credit with the national media because that's usually how that works. But if they lose, everyone's going to talk about how bad the Knicks are and how they aren't a real title contender and they don't belong in the same tier as Oklahoma City and I guess Detroit and whoever else you want to put in that title contender tier. But Jay Liv, I think a lot of Knicks fans feel the same way, is that they're ready to go see this team compete for a championship.
Jay Liv, man. Ugh, what are our Giants going to do, Jay Liv? I better see you on Monday, by the way. If you're a Giants fan watching this channel, make sure you join us on Monday on our Giants Now channel by Chat Sports, as we'll be live all day breaking NFL free agency down as well. Thunder and the Knicks meeting tonight in a potential NBA Finals matchup. Karl Anthony Towns averaging 19.8 points per game, and he leads the NBA in double-doubles. I would like to see Karl Anthony Towns have a big game tonight. They're probably going to start Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, which means that he's going to be guarded by a big. And when Towns has been guarded by a big this year, he's had his best games. We saw last year during the regular season and into the playoffs, teams started to put like a wing on Karl Anthony Towns to limit him as an off-the-bounce dribble drive threat. But when a center's on him, he can beat him off the bounce, and it causes the defense to have to pull their best rim protector out to the perimeter. So excited to see how Oklahoma City is going to go about defending Towns tonight, and I want to see the New York Knicks take advantage of that. Like, if there's going to be an open paint, maybe they put Chet on Josh Hart and then Hartenstein on Towns or vice versa. But, I want to see the Knicks play through Karl Anthony Towns tonight.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I think something the Knicks have gotten better at, and we've seen Mike Brown get better at, especially in these last few games, is kind of adjusting to how they're being played by whichever team, the defensive scheme that they're employing. Talking about those two bigs from OKC, it would have been fun to see the Knicks maybe try out their double big lineup against the double big lineup of OKC. Obviously, we touched on Mitchell Robinson out tonight for that injury management, but, I mean, obviously that lineup worked for Oklahoma City. Won the May Finals last year. They had success with it. We all know, if you're a Knicks fan, you know what Hartenstein can do. You know what he's capable of. But, yeah, I would like to see if Towns is the matchup and he's on him, create from the perimeter if you're going to get the ball there. Hartenstein, he's a good shot blocker, but his strength isn't on the ball defense, and realistically, a guy like Towns should be able to get by him, blow by him, and whether it's get all the way to the rim or create opportunities for your teammates, run the offense through Karl Anthony Towns at times, especially if Hartenstein's the one on him.
Like, if Cat finds himself guarded by Chet, I want to see Towns bury him. Like, yes, Chet is long and he is tall and he has size, but he's still relatively a light guy, and he's not someone that anyone would mistake as someone that is extremely strong. So, like, let's body him on the way to the rim. Let's catch it deep in the post, and let's punish him for allowing good post position. I want to see Karl Anthony Towns flex his muscles tonight. I know Chet's a good player. I'm not trying to say that, but I want Cat looking at him like this is barbecue chicken. Like, let's go to work.
That's it, and that's why, like, that right there is so key, because you talked about how teams would put a smaller guy on Towns, and like, you can't let teams do that. When you're 7 feet tall, if you get that kind of mismatch on you, you have to be able to take advantage of it, because, like you said, it sometimes limits him as a driver. And if they're going to play you that way, you got to be able to punish that matchup down low, get on the post, and go at that. And Chet is kind of an extension of that, even though he is considered a big, obviously that lighter frame, similar mindset. Make them put the bigger, slower guys, centers on you, and that opens things up for him and really this entire Knicks offense.
Wow, this guy.
We got a 3-point goal. J-Liv, bang!
J-Liv in the building. My man, thank you for being here. Thank you for always being way too generous and way too kind to this channel. J-Liv, my guy for life. We're going on 5 years now of being friends. Thank you for sticking around that long, man. Seriously. It says, this seems like a good spot to watch a Knicks game. 43 years. J-Liv sounds old. J-Liv, you are just reaching your prime, my friend. You are just scratching the surface of who you're going to be. You haven't even hit your midlife crisis yet. Give yourself some credit, Jay Liv. There's a lot of good years left, my man. A lot of good years left, and hopefully we don't have to waste many more years without a New York Knicks title. This is, as the most confident I've been in them able to win the title in my life, that's for sure. Last year, I thought that they could have. I honestly still feel like if they were healthy in 2024, they could have done it.
Yeah,
But
that team had some juice.
That team was fun, man. They played a brand of basketball that I think all New Yorkers were proud of. That team felt like New York City. But man, I like this team a lot. They're frustrating as hell. The highs are highs and the lows are lows. They're hot and they're cold and they're yes and they're no. But man, and it's a double-edged sword. They have an ability to flip a switch, and I hate that about them because I think in the back of their mind they know that as well.
They know it. Yeah, they know it.
I mean, you see last night. It's a 2-point game, 95-93, and they look around. It's like, all right, are we done effing around? All right, we're done effing around. 13-2 run to close them out. Like, just continue to build, stay healthy, most importantly, and just compete today. If they lose tonight, yeah, I am going to be upset. That's just the way that I am. But let's. How about we go with 5 minutes left? We have a 5-point game. Either way, and let's battle, and let's see what happens down the stretch, and let's add another war wound to us, and let's see what happens.
Yep, that's it. Just get to that point, and let's see. Shout out to Jay Liv. Shout out to everyone hanging out with us tonight. We got 172 you guys already tapped in 30 minutes before tip-off. Let's try and get to 100 likes, man. If you're here early, you're an absolute real one. And if you're a real one, you should be hitting that thumbs-up icon, supporting us, getting more people in here so we can hang out. Be like Jay Liv. Be a real one. Hit that thumbs-up icon. Let's go.
Let's go. Hit that thumbs-up button. Once we get to 100 likes, we're going to get this show started. As my guy, Seal Pasito hit the building. What up, Seal Pasito? What's up, y'all? If you have liked the video, please type me in the chat. I want to give shout-outs to the people that are showing love to us as we just crossed over 50 likes on today's show. Let's go, man. Starting lineups tonight, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. No switches for the New York Knicks. It'll be SGA, Cason Wallace, Lou Dort, Chet Holmgren, and Isaiah Hartenstein for OKC. They will not have Jalen Williams. He is still dealing with a hamstring injury, so they are down their second-best player. I'd like to see the Knicks capitalize. I'd like to see them take advantage and not play with their food and come out strong, Make me feel like in the first 3 minutes of this game you want to play basketball. I felt that extremely in the win against San Antonio, despite the scoreboard saying otherwise. Mm-hmm. Josh Hart hit the ground. Mikal Bridges hit the ground. They were locked in defensively. Even was it Doris Burke who was doing the game on Sunday? No, it was Malone. Mike Malone. Right?
I thought he did. Yeah, Mike Malone and was it Ruocco or Dave Pash?
It was Malone on Sunday. He even credited the Knicks defense after at the first TV timeout. He's like, they're locked in defensively, and they were, and you could feel that they were ready to make a statement. You're on the same platform. You're on prime time again. Let's go get a dub. Come on.
We got a 3-point goal. Seal Pasito. Bang!
Seal Pasito. At the building. He says, should I change my name too? Way past 43. No, you could never be anybody but Seal Pasito. No.
So why would you?
You're not allowed.
Why would you want to be anyone besides Seal Pasito, man?
Seal freaking Pasito. My guy. Thank you for being a real one. Thank you for the continuous support of this channel. You guys deserve it, man. You guys deserve a Knicks championship. You guys deserve to have a team that you are proud of, that you can watch and you can wrap your arms around and say, that's my basketball team. I know tonight doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but, I think it'd be good for the morale. You come out and you let them know that we could beat any team on any given night.
Yeah, if you can't get up for a game like this as a player, what are you doing? This is the team they are the top dogs right now. Until they get dethroned, they are the defending champions. And I don't know if this is the Knicks consciously doing that. We saw them get up for the game against San Antonio and then maybe start slow and not as aggressive against Toronto. Let's nip that in the butt. Let's play aggressive every single game. And if you can't play with effort or get fired up to play this game, I don't know if you should be playing basketball at that point. So
I just saw something on my Twitter timeline. The Knicks haven't beat OKC at MSG since 2017. You have not beat the Thunder at home since 2017.
And that's
how's that possible?
They had some of their lean years in there too. It's not like they've been this good that entire time. That's a tough look.
Joseph Blosif says it's a Knicks channel. The Who You Got poll is the most inaccurate ever. Okay. Maybe you could just vote honestly. I don't know. Good to see you though. O-Dog, what's up, my man? Says it matters. This is a statement game. It is a statement game because I promise you this. If the Knicks do lose tonight, Loudmouth Steven tomorrow will be on First Take saying, I told you they can't beat Detroit. I told you they can't outdo it. These New York Knicks, they need Donovan Mitchell. Yeah. It's always cool the next day after a big win when everybody is talking about your team. I go back and, sorry if you're not a Giants fan, but that win over the Eagles on Thursday night, waking up Friday morning and every single show is talking about the Giants are back, Dart's the guy, Scatterboo is like that. I always love that. You get to bask in the good vibes, and it'd be cool tomorrow, even though I don't ever want Stephen A. Smith to be happy because he is the most fickle New York Knicks fan I've ever met in my life. He's only a fan when it's
benefits him.
Yeah, it's convenient for him. Go get a win, man. Go get a win. Compete. Just compete today. Don't get blown out. That's where I'm at. Don't get blown out. Jay Liv, man, I still see John Starks lining up the championship-winning shot at the buzzer versus Houston, only for Hakeem to graze the ball. Let's erase that memory.
You wanted to say John Harbaugh so bad.
I did. I did. I'm only 31 years old, so I don't remember that. And it's embarrassing, and it kind of tells the story of Knicks fans. That's game one versus the Pacers for me, man. Seeing that shot go off Halliburton's hand and it hitting the back rim, thinking you win, and then you don't. And it's that, and then it's Roy Hibbert blocking Carmelo Anthony's dunk. Those are the two gut-wrenching Knicks moments in my and the Nembhard shot the year before too.
Man,
those three, all three versus the freaking Pacers. I hate them.
I can't even imagine losing in the finals. I was distraught last year after losing in the conference finals. I don't even know. I don't know if I'd ever recover from losing in.
I don't know if I told you this when we were in Indy. Nembhard was at dinner at the place we were.
Oh, really?
At the table next to us, and I just wanted to walk over and be like, "Go fuck yourself, dude."
Come on, I hate you. I love you, and I hate you.
You ruined my life. He has been my dream backcourt mate for Jalen Brunson for 3 years now, but seeing him in person, it just brought back bad memories, man. That step back three and all the losses to the Pacers. So, yeah, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. Jay Liv, you're a legend. Nostalgic Nick in the building. What up? Shout out to everybody who's watching. Over 200 people are tapped in. Please, please, please hit that thumbs up icon. Tonight is going to be one of our most viewed streams of the year. And the way that you guys can help us make that happen is just by clicking that like button. It's free and it supports this channel. I know if you're watching 22 minutes before tip-off here on a Wednesday night, you love us. So please show some love and hit that like button.
We got a 3-point goal. Seth Gross, bang!
Seth Gross, what up, my man? Seth, thank you. Always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a GOAT.
Seth
You've been a GOAT.
Gross.
You've been a GOAT all year long. Giants, Knicks, Seth Gross, frickin' love you, brother. So what up, boys? Would you agree that we're not as concerned about our offense as much as we are about our defense. Tenacious defense sparks an offensive surge. Alvarado has been a great defensive spark for everyone else. In my honest opinion,
What do you think?
what do you think? Would you agree that we're not as concerned about our offense as much as our defense? Man, someday, I don't know. Like, shoot, last 16 games are the best defense in the NBA. I still worry a little bit about our defense in the playoffs. But I know, and I truly do believe, like, I go back and forth, but in my heart of hearts, I believe if the Knicks are going to win the title, they have to be an elite offense. But they also have to be a really good defense. This team isn't just built to be some 1994 New York Knicks where they're holding teams to 80 and 85 and 90. They've turned it on. They've been great. I still worry about a matchup against the Pistons. Like, is OG going to be able to guard Cade Cunningham? Or are they going to match up on Jalen Brunson? Is Karl Anthony Towns going to get lost in the sauce in the pick and rolls? 1 week I'm worried about the offense. 1 week I'm worried about the defense. Seth, what do you think? Like, what do y'all think? What do you have more confidence in, the Knicks offense or the Knicks defense? Because I go back and forth, man. I really do.
I think their biggest issue is consistency on both ends of the floor. Like, they've shown flashes on defense, like you said. They've shown flashes on offense. I think they're different problems. I think with the defense, it's just that kind of, like, we know the Knicks have limited defenders at certain positions. So it's getting those guys to consistently play hard despite their limited ability, and then how the scheme can work in order to put them in the best positions possible. Offensively, I think it's more about just like the flow of the offense. I think they have the talent they need. It's just kind of figuring out the best way to mesh that together and get everybody in a groove. Like, we can't have games where Mikal Bridges has 4 points going into the fourth quarter. We can't have games where Towns isn't getting enough shots and impacting the game on the offensive end of the floor. And Jalen Brunson needs to be obviously the focal point of the offense at all times. OG needs to get going. They need to figure out what's the best way to deploy Josh Hart, especially if teams are going to space him out. So on the offensive end, I don't think it's the ability. I think it's just more the scheme and the cohesion. And on defense, I think they have some of those guys have limited ability, and that's what's gonna hold them back.
The Knicks are now third in defense in the last 15 games. Their defensive rating is 106.0. San Antonio is at 105.6, and the Celtics are at 105.5. So they're at the top of the league there. In offensive rating, they're seventh in the last 15 games, 116.9 points per 100 possessions. Yeah, like, I think Andrew said it best. Like, my biggest concern is, can the Knicks' best players play their best all at the same time for 4 games in a 7-game series? Because if they can't, and you know what? Every team probably says that. But I think with this team specifically, and the way that they're built with big money at Brunson, big money on Bridges, big money on OG, big money on Towns, and $20+ million a year on Josh Hart. Like, they are a top-heavy team while also being deep, and they need everyone to star in their roles. And, like, you can't have Jalen Brunson have a great game 1, Towns be bad game 1, then Towns be great game 2, and then Brunson be great game 2. So I guess my biggest concern is them doing it at their A+ level consistently at the same time, and having their best players complement each other. Because I don't think it's a hidden secret. Brunson and Towns haven't
gelled.
Yeah, like are they bad on the court together? No, but I don't think either maximizes who each other are.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you make the Towns trade, everyone's like, oh, look at that pick and roll, 1-2 punch. Like, you're going to have, like, that's a dream pairing. Center who can stretch the floor, point guard who's a scorer, but it really hasn't been that way.
So that's what I would say. I think in a game, if they strap in and they want to, I think that they can defend at a high level. I do. They're going to have to hit shots. Sometimes we've seen this year the Knicks are live by the three, die by the three. Got to find other ways to be successful on offense. They've been good, though, recently, man. They've won 3 in a row, and all are by 15-plus points. Big test tonight, no doubt about it. J-Liv, AC, it's 32 years. Have I recovered?
Guessing the answer to that is no, man. So if you're 43, that means you're 11. Oh, that is heartbreaking.
J-Liv, question. Were you, and this may not be fair because you had already seen 2 Giants Super Bowls up to this point. Were you more heartbroken after the blowout Super Bowl loss? And Seth Gross, every Giants and Knicks fan sound off. Were you more upset about the Rockets finals or the Giants getting smoked by the Ravens in the Super Bowl? May not be fair because the Giants had already won 2 bowls, but when you show up to the Super Bowl and you get waxed the way that they did.
I have a general opinion on this, so I'll wait till people sound off, but
Brian, we have to pack the paint tonight versus OKC. They were they're going to get downhill, and you gotta defend SGA without fouling. That's for sure. Joseph says Rockets finals by far. That's what I would think.
I think like close loss is so much worse.
Yeah,
than
agreed.
Than a blowout loss. Like if like you get your doors blown off, it's like all right, we weren't even on the same level as this team.
Agreed. Like. People always ask, would you rather lose a heartbreaker or get blown out in a championship game? I think I would rather get blown out, but I don't know.
I mean, that's not good. It's not a good option either. Yeah. Like
they did overachieve. That's actually like one of my earliest memories. My earliest Giants game I remember is that NFC Championship game against the Vikings. That's probably the first Giants game that I ever remember. Oh, gee, like imagine getting blown out or game 1 last year. I think I'd rather get blown out than lose the way the Knicks did in game 1 versus the Pacers.
I don't know, we could ask Smitty. Celtics got the doors blown off against the Knicks in game 6, and they also had some close losses, so he'd be able to say which one was worse.
Morgan says Marshall saw AT break the leg. LT break the leg. It was insane. I'll never forget. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? I'm going to run to the restroom real quick before we get started. AC, if you want to hold it.
Got you. All right. Shout out to everyone. Keep this conversation going. 2000 Super Bowl, ouch. 95 loss to the Pacers. Yeah, I mean, we're not that far into it yet with this run with the Knicks, but I can only imagine every year if that Knicks team was so good, you think they're a title contender, you think you have a chance, and then they just kind of can't get over the hump. I think we're like 3 or 4 seasons into this kind of era for the Knicks where they're still trying to get over that hump. They've kind of still been ascending every year. So, but I can't imagine going through that and not being able to break through. And I hope I don't have to find out. I hope we get the job done here. What's going on, Morgan? What's going on? Shout out to everyone hanging out with us, man. Almost 300 people as we are under 13 minutes until tip. If you have not yet, hit that thumbs up icon. If you want the Knicks to beat the Thunder tonight, make a statement to the NBA, the rest of the league, and the entire country you'll be watching on national television. Hit that thumbs up icon. We're at 106 right now. We got 300 people in. Let's get that number up. Let's try and get to 150, man. It's free. Helps get more Knicks fans in here so we can all watch the game together. And it really helps us out. We appreciate it. So they came so close. We're up 3-2 going to game 6, down 2 points. Starks, yeah. It's, I've heard about just, and like, especially, OG, I've been good, man. I've been good. Especially when, like, with the whole Jordan aspect of it, right? So the whole thing is they can't get past Jordan and the Bulls. Well, Jordan leaves to go play baseball. And it's like, okay, here's our chance. Here's our opportunity. It's kind of got an eerie feeling to how the Knicks are this year, where the East is kind of wide open. It's like, this is our year. This is our opportunity. And then not having to deal with Jordan and still not being able to get it done. It's just, man, Yeah, I'm sure that when the Knicks end up putting themselves in a hole, as they always do, it'll flip the script here for us on Knicks Now. What's up, Ray? What's going on, man? Yeah, I mean, I still feel pretty good about the Knicks' chances against anyone in the playoffs. Obviously, they haven't been good against Detroit, and that's a little concerning. But it's a veteran team with a lot of experience. They seem to be able to turn it on in the playoffs, and you can't bank on that. But I'd be hard-pressed to pick against the Knicks in a playoff series. I'll ask you guys, though, going up against OKC, what's the biggest key to victory tonight for the Knicks? What do you think is the one thing they have to do, or the most important thing that's going to help them hopefully get a win tonight against the Thunder? When Joseph says, when you're a Knicks fan, there's always some obstacle you can't get past. We always seem to be second best this year, or maybe third best, 55. I don't remember 73, so all I know is heartbreak. Oh, that's rough. Morgan says, gotta believe. Seth Gross says, defend the perimeter. Ray says, offensive rebounds. CL says, don't foul Shai. Yeah, I mean, listen, you may not you may not think you're fouling Shai. You may not be trying to foul him, but it doesn't mean they're not going to call it. So you got to really get a feel for how they're calling the game, lock in, and just adjust to however the refs, whatever calls they're given that night or tonight. Defense is the key. I says Isaiah, stop another team, play great. Everyone foul Shai, and don't foul him. Even the refs foul him. Yeah, got to box out after free throws. That's always important. Jay Liv says Jim Faslick is a real deal. Giants said no, right? Being in that game, yeah, that kind of reminds me of like the LeBron finals argument where everyone kind of slanders him for his record in the finals, but yet he's been in it so many times. You don't want to penalize someone for getting there. Like, it should be impressive to get there, especially if the case was that they underachieved or they weren't expected to get there. But people, it's all about chips in sports. People judge you by how many chips you win, what you do in the biggest moments. Yeah, the Isaiah Thomas Knicks tenure was some of my earliest memories, and it wasn't good. They weren't good memories, man. A lot of big moves, a lot of big swings, and a lot of swings and misses, things that did not pan out, man. Eddie Curry, Marbury, some of those early Knicks days, man. Some of those guys are fun to watch, though. Jamal Crawford, David Lee, Nate Robinson. But they just were never good enough. Not even close. Yeah, you're right, Isaiah. People don't put the respect on Brunson's names. They always look for a reason to discredit him instead of just giving him credit for what he does do, which is always show up in clutch time. Clutch player of the year, and that people still want to slander his name out here. So Crazy Ant-Man says, what's my key to victory? I would just say start fast, and that's like a little cliche, but we've seen the Knicks kind of get behind and this is a team that's very good. The Knicks are gotten into a habit of kind of playing with their food, falling behind, and just turning on and flipping that switch like we talked about. And don't put yourself in that position against Oklahoma City. They're a good team. You keep doing that, you're going to get burned. We've seen it happen a couple times, although the Knicks are good at coming back and winning in the fourth quarter where you get behind by too much, you're not going to be able to come back. So yeah, I don't know what the decision was about Mitch playing him yesterday versus not tonight. It's certainly an interesting decision. Would have loved to see him against OKC, but so that's what they decided to do, play him on the front end of that back-to-back. So
TJ Warren, 26 points on the Westchester Knicks.
Let's go.
He's back.
Shout out to you guys who got Marsh back in the building. Still only 120 likes, man. I wanted to get to 150 by the time he got back.
Get the numbers up.
350 people in here, man. That's not even close to half. If you're a Knicks fan, you want to win this game, you want to beat the Thunder, make a statement like we just talked about, hit that thumbs up icon. And if you have liked the video, type me. We'll give some shout outs in the comment section.
Wonder if they put Jeremy Sohan at the 5 tonight.
Could be one way to go. Otherwise, probably going to see some Hukporty minutes.
Love that.
Shout out to Isaiah Costa, James Stein, MZV, FGC Hitman, John Mosgrove, Reese, or Reso, Warren, Eric, Callum Hughes. What's going on in the building? I feel like it's been a while since we've seen you, man. How you been? David Teague, Seth Gross, the GOAT. Let's go. 142 likes. Still only about 5 minutes away from tip here. Let's run that number up. Let's go. Rizo. Got you.
Jonnu Smith, released by the Steelers.
Oh,
I like him.
very interesting.
Get one of those tight ends, multiple. Like, if you don't get a big tight end, that like
Just
you don't.
get a couple solid guys.
Yeah, like I like him as a tight end. I really do. He can even tote the rock a little bit. I think he had a touchdown on the ground this year.
Yeah, little jet sweep action and right around the goal line. As long as, they got to run a few tackle eligibles at the goal line before they can worry about giving the tight end the ball. But fat boy touchdowns.
I'm in on Jonnu Smith. You could be multiple. He could line up in the slot. He had 88 catches for 884 yards in Miami. 8 touchdowns. Tell me the Giants can get that? Big guy who operates out of the slot.
We know how Dart loves to use the tight ends as well.
I can't wait for free agency, man.
I thought your tweet about how NFL free agency is kind of taken over from the NBA is true. There's no free agency moves in the NBA
That used to be
anymore.
the best part of the NBA season was the offseason.
Yeah.
Last 2 years, it's over.
Genuine trade rumors and not just guys saying where they want to go and then getting traded there.
Last 3 years, Jonnu Smith has a 43%, 46%, and 52.8% snap share in the slot. So he lines up in the slot a lot. Big slot receiver. Let's see. I would guess he's 6'3". Yeah, 6'3", 248. Bring me Jonnu Smith to the Giants. To the New York Football Giants. I love the way John Harbaugh says it. All right, here we go. We're about to get underway at the world's most famous arena against the reigning NBA champions. Jay Liv, it's your birthday on Sunday? Are you kidding me? It's your birthday? I think we're live on Sunday for a game.
We are.
No?
No, I think we are. We are.
Yeah. Because we're live again Friday and then Sunday. We're off Thursday and Saturday this week.
Yes, sir.
Jay Liv, do you want this chain, brother? You want this Knicks pendant? I think it looked pretty cool on you. Do I need to start rocking the Knicks chain?
Where's a big one at?
There it is. Maybe we send that to Jay Liv.
Yeah.
He's a big chain guy.
Yeah, the swag, the drip. All right, 2 minutes away. Let's go, Knicks. If you want the Knicks to win tonight, get those LGKs. Spam them in the comment section. Let everyone know who you're repping tonight. Get those LGKs rolling in until we tip this one off.
Please tell me why. Let's go, man. Get a win tonight. Come out fast. Come out strong. Punch him in the mouth. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the building. 470 people watching. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Let's go. Jonnu Smith. I'm in on Jonnu. We're at 4.640 at 248.
Dog.
Jonnu Smith. Dog. Yeah, he caught a freaking He ran the ball in this year for a TD. 9 carries, 70 yards, and a tutty.
Look at that yard per carry. Giants adding a running back, Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu Smith is the next Giants running back. What up, Serge? Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being here. What's up, Xavier? David Teague says the score prediction is 110-104. My guy, Lord Smith in the building. High fives, brother. High fives. Let's go.
You know who we haven't seen, who I was a little worried about we didn't see yesterday?
I know, back-to-back shows, no Marty Malela. I'm going to message him and be like, you all right, Marty?
You good? Yeah, we miss you.
We miss you, Marty. Let me DM him real quick.
Let's go. Under a minute till tip here. Let's get those LGKs flowing in the comment section. Let's get to 200 likes before tip. 27 likes away. Over 500 Knicks fans in the building. Hit that thumbs up icon. Get those LGKs going. Let's go. Knicks got to come out hot against OKC. Make a statement early on. Don't fall behind.
He wasn't at the Giants stream either on Monday.
Oh, man.
He missed 3 streams.
That's not good.
I just messaged him. James Stein, what up? Big game tonight. Big game tonight. This is the most important game for the Knicks. They will become a most terrific team if they win versus the Thunder tonight. Yeah, you beat the Thunder tonight. You let everybody know you're for real, for real. For real, for real. For real, for real, for real, for real. The main thing I have going for me is my hair hasn't abandoned me and is still naturally brown. Bless up. Bless up. Not everyone's got a head of hair at 59, J-Liv.
Oh, while you were gone yesterday, I guess I went up on the bigger camera, and Seth Gross noticed the little widow's peak going on. Yeah, he said it's only right that we're a double peak channel.
Let's do it. The New York Knicks will be wearing their classic white home uniforms. The Thunder are wearing their OG blue uniforms on the road. A game where Isaiah Hartenstein returns to Madison Square Garden. The Knicks are 40-22. The Thunder are 48, and I think that said 15 on the year. You want to be the champs, you got to beat the champs. And tonight, we got a good one. Shout out to everybody in the building. Almost 600 people watching. If you haven't yet, please, please, please hit that thumbs up icon. The headphones extend your haircut the best. Are you saying I don't have to get a haircut as often because of the headphones? I got a haircut tomorrow, actually. Here we go. Thunder win the tip, and we're underway. SGA immediately guarded by Anunoby. He'll kick to Wallace. Wallace drives on town. Left-hand layup up and in. Cason Wallace, a really good basketball player. Towns, top of the key, guarded by Lou Dort. He'll hand off to Brunson. He'll turn the corner, gets it to OG for 3. Good! OG Anunoby paints the scoreboard first for the Knicks. SGA off the screen, drives through the baseline, left to right. Anunoby follows him around, and he'll kick to Holmgren for 3, and he knocks it in. Chet Holmgren off the catch, launching it up and gets it to go. Bridges, drive into the lane, kick. OG 3 again. This time no good. Rebound by Wallace. He'll bring it up the left side. Bridges is there, and he'll swing it back to SGA. Guarded by Hart. Gets the switch. Has Brunson on him. Kicks it in the corner to Lou Dort. Dort driving. Stepped out of bounds. Turnover. Knicks ball going that way. What up, everybody? Appreciate everybody for being here. We're 11 likes away from 200 likes. If you could, please hit that thumbs up icon. Hart will bring it up for the Knicks. So you're seeing Lou Dort guard Karl Anthony Towns, Holmgren guarding Anunoby, and Hartenstein guarding Josh Hart. Towns, top of the key, hands it off to Brunson. He'll swing to OG. OG driving on Holmgren. Kicking out now to Hart. Dribble handoff to Brunson. He'll drive baseline. He's doubled. He'll find Hart. He'll fire. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Brunson. He'll pull up from the foul line. Halfway down, and it popped out. Rebound by Hartenstein. So OKC going with some interesting matchups. SGA off the screen. Drive. Step back over OG. Got it. It's a tough shot, man. It's a tough shot. Quickly the other way is Josh Hart. He'll find Bridges. He'll step into one. Missed it. Knicks have missed a couple of quality looks here early. OG picking up SGA. He'll run off a Hartenstein screen, kicks it into the corner. Wallace for three. Missed it. Rebound by Anunoby. Outlet pass to Bridges. He can go all the way if he wants. And then he'll kick it back out to Brunson. To Towns. Top of the key. Pump fake. Drive. Has room. Kicks it out. OG. Clean look. Missed it. OG and Bridges missing back-to-back triples on really good looks. The Knicks have missed 5 straight shots. SGA off the screen. Step back over Bridges. Got it. Not much defensive resistance by Anunoby or Bridges when guarding SGA. You're going to let him just settle for mid-range jumpers. You're going to lose, and you're going to lose by a lot. Bridges on the right wing, guarded by SGA. He'll drive baseline. He's fouled. Jumper up and in. Count it and one. Bridges driving baseline. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls his arm, and Bridges rises up and throws it in off the mid-range. Going to the line for one more. If you could get a 20-point game tonight from Bridges, that would go a long way.
Yeah, good to see him get involved early. Slow start last night. And how about the adjustment by Towns? We saw him drive, pump fake, get past Hartenstein, and then instead of trying to get an offensive foul, kicks it out to the shooter. Didn't go, but a good adjustment by Towns.
Bridges will knock in the free throw. Dort into the front court, guarded by Brunson. He'll swing to SGA. He'll drive, snaking and slithering through the lane. Kicks it out to Holmgren for three. Good. Chet Holmgren. 6 points tonight, 2 of 2 from distance. Brunson into the front court, guarded by Wallace. He'll have him at the free throw line. Now back him down into the paint. They send a double. He'll shoot over it. Back iron, dancing on the rim. It won't fall. Rebound by Hartenstein. Here come the Thunder. Wallace on the left wing, guarded by Brunson. Now he'll just get it to SGA. They're trying to get SGA on Brunson. They do. Knicks double. They swing. Another open three. This time blocked by Anunoby. Great recovery there by Anunoby. He met that Holmgren three and sent it the other way. Bridges working on the baseline. He's going to post up SGA. Gets him to the block. Spinning away. Not even close. Rebound by Oklahoma City. Dort off the Holmgren screen. He'll fire a three. No good, or it is good, but take it off the board. Jalen Brunson draws the offensive foul. Knicks got to start making some shots, man.
Shout out to JB drawing another offensive foul. One of the best in the league at doing it. Get those 11s in the comment section.
8 minutes left in the quarter. Knicks down by 6. Brunson off the Hart screen. He'll get it to Bridges. Bridges to Hart at the foul line. He'll throw up a floater, and he airballed it from 5 feet out. They're not guarding Josh Hart. Same thing San Antonio did. And just like San Antonio did to start the game, they're taking a big lead. That SGA layup is missed. Rebound by Hart. And then Josh Hart will be fouled by Gilgeous-Alexander. That's 2 on him. That's 2 on SGA. Wonder if they sub him out. They will. SGA will sit down after picking up 2 fouls in the first 4+ minutes of this game. They'll bring in Jared McCain. Brunson inbound to Towns, and he'll get it right back to him. Brunson and Dort, top of the key. JB off the screen, one-on-one versus Wallace on the right wing. He'll swing to Josh Hart. Now throw it into the post to Towns. He'll face up on Hartenstein. Mid-range J is up and in. Karl Anthony Towns. Gonna need a big night from him. Wallace into the front court. Now guarded by Anunoby. Off the screen. Fires a deep three. In and out. No good. Rebound by Towns. He'll get it to Brunson. Outlet to Bridges. He'll drive. Layup. Up and in. Mikal Bridges welcoming the contact and lays it up and in. He's got 5. Give me some 25s in the chat. Wallace driving on Brunson. Kicks into the corner. McCain for three. Missed. Rebound by Josh Hart. He'll look to push. No one's going to stop ball. He'll go coast to coast, and he smoked the layup. Cannot leave that one short like he did. Dort to Holmgren. Driving on Towns. Left-hand layup. Good. Brunson up ahead to OG. He'll drive baseline. Gets back middle. Kicks it out. Bridges three. No good. Rebound by Hartenstein. Back and forth pace early. Wallace on the left side. Beats Brunson off the bounce. Gets it to Hartenstein at the elbow. Now a handoff to Holmgren. He'll fire another three, and he'll knock it in. That's his third three of the night. I don't know who's supposed to be guarding him, but they're not doing a very good job. OKC up by 7 early, and the Knicks starters are once again being run off the floor. Some point, man, like, I know you could argue those are the best 5 players. Sometimes gelling matters, and we have over 100 games where it's just like that's not the best lineup the Knicks can run.
Yeah, and I think like the Knicks even admit that by the way that they don't usually or oftentimes don't close with that lineup. They go with the feel of the game, and it's not necessarily always the starting 5. And they seem insistent on keeping those guys starting, even though it's, like you said, clearly not the best lineup. And I don't know if it's an ego thing. It shouldn't be. If you want to be a championship basketball team, you got to check your ego at the door, do what's best for the team. And if that means one of those 5 guys not starting, that's what needs to be done. Mix it up, get someone else in there, and you may even, whoever it is, get more opportunities to be more a part of the offense if you do come off the bench. So if you want the Knicks to pick this up and continue their winning streak and come back and beat Oklahoma City tonight, hit that thumbs up icon. We got 900 people, Knicks fans hanging out with us tonight. Only 219 likes. Let's run that number up. Don't jinx it. You want the Knicks to come back. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's go Knicks.
Like, teams are going to go to that coverage against Josh Hart until the Knicks
figure out a way to stop it or beat it, I guess.
Like, 3 games in a row, the starters have been run off the floor to start. They got run out of the gym against San Antonio. The Knicks fell down by, 10 in the first quarter versus the Raptors yesterday, and now they're down 7 in 6 minutes of basketball.
Yeah, and it's on both ends, too. You got Chet Holmgren killing you from 3.
Like, who's supposed to be guarding him?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's Towns, just playing drop coverage and not trying to get out and contest threes.
I don't even think this rule generally applies to the NBA, but, like, you want to, especially because you know ahead of time going to the game who's going to be a good shooter. So it's not like, oh, let me see if he's got a shot going and make one, and then you get out on him. And even if you were doing that, you let him hit 3 threes in the first 6 minutes. Like, he's clearly got a shot going tonight, can clearly knock it down, play out on him. It would be one thing if it's like guys are clearly getting beat and then there's help defense that's happening and it's just resulting in open threes, but it doesn't seem like that's the case tonight.
Hey, this is where you want to take advantage, too. SGA's got 2 fouls. He probably doesn't play the rest of the quarter.
Yeah, we always say, what do you do in the whoever the star player is for that team minutes? Like when their best player is not on the floor, that's when you want to be making up ground as a team. And Knicks have an opportunity to do that. Like you said, SGA likely to sit for an extended period of time with those 2 fouls. Got to get some better looks offensively. 1 of 6 from 3, not going to cut it. Whatever that takes, whether it's figuring out, taking Josh Hart out of the game. I want to say take Josh Hart out of the game, but you got to figure out a way to work that offense around him, whether it's going back and featuring more of those dribble handoffs like they did. The simplest way is Josh Hart to just take his shots and knock them down, and he's knocked them down this season. Just got to shoot.
Let's not airball 6-foot floaters.
Yeah, that's not going to help the coverage. So
Knicks make some substitutions. Huck Porty, Diawara, and Shamet are joined by Brunson and Hart. Shamet swings to Brunson, top of the key. He'll get to the right elbow, pulls up over Wallace. Left it short. Not a great look. Wallace with the rebound, now pushing the pace. He'll get it to Dort, top of the key, who swings to Jalen Williams. The big man, J-Dub. Or who's the big man? They call him J-Dub?
I think he's J-Will. I think
J-Will, okay.
J-Dub is the guy who's not playing tonight.
You shouldn't be allowed to have two people with the exact same name on the same team.
Drafted the same draft.
It'll be a foul on the Knicks. It'll be OKC ball on the side, 14 on the shot clock. Knicks got to start making some shots, man. You're shooting 26% from the field. Holmgren on the right side, puts it on the deck, drives on Hart, kicks to Wallace, pump fake, relocate, swing to J. Will. 4 left, hands it off to Holmgren. Huck Porty on him. He's going to have to fire. Just keep your arms up. Blocked by Huck Porty. Good defense by the Knicks there. Knicks down by 7. 5:20 left here in the first quarter. Brunson being picked up by Wallace at half court. Here comes the screen from Huck Porty. Brunson will use it. They double him. He swings to Diawara. Bad pass by him. Almost threw it away. Hart had to save it from going out of bounds. Hart off the bounce. Into the lane. At Holmgren. Lays it up. Missed. 4 shots up for Josh Hart. All 4 have missed. Dort off the Williams screen. Kicks to Holmgren. Hart on him. Runs off a screen and they switch. Diawara overzealous on that. Wallace drives, kicks it out. Another wide open Holmgren 3. Good. Knicks aren't ready to play. Down by 10. Not ready to play. I don't understand how. Both teams coming off a back-to-back. Shamet handling on the right side. He'll try to drive on Jared McCain. Can't create any separation. Now Huck Porty has it, and they turn it over. Disgusting offensive performance for the Knicks in the first 7 minutes. Disgusting offense and, quite frankly, disgusting defense as well. One of the worst quarters the Knicks have played all year long. Both sides of the floor. You're on pace to give up over 30, and you'll be lucky to score 15. Another wide open 3 for OKC. Missed. Diawara had the rebound, then he had it stolen. Holmgren, left side, lost the dribble. Brunson on the ground, poked it away, stolen by Hart. He'll look to push. Hart to Diawara for 3. Good! Timeout OKC. They don't want to see the Knicks go on a run. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Shout out to Mo Man coming in, knocking down the shot when they need him. Get those 51s down in the comment section. Just when the Knicks need him, he comes down, hits the open 3. And if that can get them going, whatever it takes. You shouldn't have to rely on Muhammad Diawara to get your offense going. But seems like another game. And right now, he was the one who knocked down that open shot when a lot of other guys on the Knicks haven't knocked down their shots tonight. So
at some point, you got to try him in the starting lineup, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting more and more like apparent that could be the best option for the Knicks.
Like, I love Josh Hart more than anybody. I named my damn dog Hart. But if you can't make layups, you can't score, and you can't shoot, and you're unwilling to shoot, and teams are daring you to shoot, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. Big bucket there by Diawara.
Yeah, how about the hustle from Jalen Brunson diving on the floor for a loose ball, man? Nothing. You wouldn't expect anything else from him. He consistently, night after night, pretty much all 82, lays it all on the line. While we're at a TV time, I want to let you guys know about this deal we have going on with this New York Knicks hat. Go to chatsports.com/Knicks hat sale, to get this. It's got the couple Knick logos on it, established 1946, and it's adjustable as well. One size fits all, $20 off. Go ahead. It's in the description, and I'll put it in the comments section for you as well. Was $47, now only $25. Don't miss out on this deal. Get this Knicks hat. Chatsports.com/Knicks hat sale.
Jalen Brunson already drawn a charge, dove on the ground, forced a steal. I need everybody else to follow suit and up the energy level and and the will to win.
How do you impact the game when you're not scoring? He's got no points, but he's had an impact on this game.
Maybe try to guard Chet Holmgren. He's got 14 points.
Yeah, let's thank you for giving us that timeout, OKC, so we can figure out what the hell to do with Holmgren, because They're not even paying attention to him. He's killing you. He's got more points than the Knicks. If you want the Knicks to start D'ing up Chet Holmgren and playing defense on him, hit that thumbs up icon. 248 likes. If you're a Knicks fan, everyone should want that. So go ahead, hit that thumbs up icon. It really helps us out. Gets more Knicks fans in here so we can all watch the game together.
Let's go. Hit that like button. 50 likes away from 300 likes. Let's go. Come on, hit that like button. If you have, type me. What's up, Isaiah? What's up, Brody? What up, Jason? What up, Eric? Tiger Claw in the building. Eric Wright, James Stein, Brian Scan. Let's go. Shout out to Damian, Jet Life, 4 Life, my brother. Ace Dubs, Victor Rivera, Jet Life, Xavier Morrow. Here we go. Back to hoops. Knicks down by 7 early. Couldn't buy a bucket to start, and their defense wasn't up to par. It'll be Diawara, Huckporty, Shamet, Brunson, and Hart. Caruso into the game for OKC. He'll drive, and he'll be fouled by Huckporty. I don't know if he'll be going to the line or not. No Mitchell Robinson tonight. Has not played in a back-to-back all year long. And since he played last night, he's not going to play tonight. Caruso will go to the line for 2, a chance to put his team up by 9. Would be the biggest lead of the game. And he misses the first because it wasn't a foul. And ball don't lie. Give me some BDLs in the chat. BDLs in the chat. What up? Shout out to Tiger Claw, Jason, Eric. Let's go. He misses the second. Ball don't lie times 2. Keep him going. Shamet to bring it into the front court. He'll be guarded by Jared McCain. OKC has entered a zone. Shamet splits it, gets into the lane, kicks it out. Brunson, one more to Shamet, swings to Hart. Now Diawara in the corner. He'll fire. Good! Mohamed Diawara! Another 3 for the rookie. Give me some 51s in the chat. Jalen Williams, backdoor pass, kicked out of bounds by Huckporty. Good defense by him. Diawara here, he hesitates to shoot it off the catch. He wants to get a dribble in. He does. It invites the defense to have a better closeout, and it does not matter. 3 ball.
Let's go, man. He's quickly becoming every Knicks fan's favorite player. The way he plays, the way he plays both ends of the floor, the confidence, knocking down clutch and timely threes, man. It's incredible stuff for a second-round rookie.
SGA back in the game, as is Anunoby. He'll drive and kick. Isaiah Joe for 3, no good. Rebound by Huckporty. Brunson up the left side. Guarded by Caruso. He loves that matchup. Runs him off a screen. Caruso flops. Big tough guy Alex Caruso flopping on a screen. It'll be a foul on Huckporty. Man, it's always the big tough guys that want to flop. I don't get it. I don't get it. SGA driving, kicking. Isaiah Joe unable to take the 3. Good closeout by Brunson. He'll get it to Williams. Williams pass. Stolen. Oh, they call it kick ball. What is this ref doing? That went off the knee. And also, it wasn't an intentional kick ball. He threw a bad pass, and it just happened to bounce where the guy's leg was. That's not the intent of a kick ball.
Get those BSs in the chat. Anytime there's a bad call, BS.
McCain will inbound. He'll get it to Alexander. Anunoby on SGA. Back to McCain. He'll get to the elbow. Stolen by Diawara. Making plays on both ends. Brunson into the front court. Gets a switch. Kicks to Shamet. He'll drive. Pull up. 13-footer. Good! And the Knicks erase a 9-point lead or 8-point lead. They're on an 8-0 run themselves. Down by as many as 10. They've cut it to 2. Williams swinging to Caruso. Right back to him. They'll find SGA on the cut. He runs over Brunson. That should be a charge. Brunson should be rewarded again. They don't call it. The biggest foul merchant in the NBA, SGA, already in the pockets of the officials. Should have been his third foul. Shamit for three. No good. Huck Porty unable to grab. They didn't want SGA to pick up a third foul in the first quarter. They paid a lot of money, ESPN, for this game to be on their network tonight. You kidding me? It's a freaking charge, man. Every level of basketball, that's a freaking charge.
Yeah, feet set, gives him opportunity to go, doesn't get the call. Unbelievable stuff. Mike Brown furious. Not often you see Mike Brown get in the face of officials, and he was there.
It's a joke, man. Just swing play. And then Mike Brown gets called for a tech. SGA will make the free throw. I think it's the first tech of the season on Mike Brown. Like, that can't be a no call. You've just run through somebody's chest. The other person hit the ground. I get it. We pay a lot of money for this game to be on ESPN. But SGA, rightfully so, should have 3 fouls on him right now. McCain, guarded by Anunoby, drives into the lane. OG poked it away. McCain recovers. SGA has it now, one-on-one versus OG. Kicks it to Isaiah Joe. That should be another offensive foul. No call, missed the 3. And then Huck Porty has the pass stolen. Huck Porty, you got to wake up, my man. McCain for 3, no good. Another rebound by Caruso. Got to box out, Ariel Huck Porty. SGA drives, step back, foul baiting, left-hand layup up and in. Jalen Brunson knocked to the ground on back-to-back possessions, but they won't call a foul. And then Brunson throws it away. Huck Porty can't grab it. Get Huck Porty off the floor, man. Get Sohan in there. Give me Trey Jamison. Huck Porty's not ready. I don't even have a center in the game. Jalen Williams is in. He'll fire a 3. Offensive foul. Wow. Wonder why they called that one. Maybe a makeup call? Yo, it's 2 more.
Yeah, some of these bad calls, like it's only 1 call, but it changes the complexion of the game. SGA having 3 fouls is huge.
Brunson to bring it up. Gets a screen from Shamit. They double him. He'll hesitate. Drives on Caruso. Into the lane. Layup up and in. Should have been an and 1. SGA would have got that call. 2026 and Caruso still can't guard Brunson. Williams for 3. Missed it. Rebound by Diawara. Good box out. Knicks will hold for the final look as Brunson crosses half court with 10 seconds. He'll blow by Caruso. Into the lane. Fouled. Don't call it again. Huck Porty with the rebound. Brunson controls. Kick out 3. OG Anunoby knocks it in. The Knicks will lose the first quarter down by 2. They found themselves down by as many as 10, but they claw back into it to make it a game. So the Knicks are playing the refs and OKC tonight.
Yep, all the odds stacked against them, and good finish to the quarter. Big swing play there to knock down that 3, make it a 1-possession game heading into quarter 2. Grade the Knicks' performance so far. Let us know what you're thinking. Seeing some B's, B minuses, C pluses. Yeah, maybe you got to tilt the scale now because it's the Knicks and the refs that they're going against all those guys. But I think somewhere in the B range is probably where I'm at. Started slow, picked it up a little bit, got it close. Could really be ahead if you want to play that game with some of the calls that didn't go their way. So I think I'd probably go for a straight B. We got some B's, B minuses, B plus, C. Let us know what you think.
How does Brunson hit the deck twice on defense and there's no calls?
Yeah, that's it. No, it's.
And then Brunson gets rammed in on the backside. Pause there from Alex Caruso. No call. All right, we're gonna be ticky-tacky for SGA. We got to at least call actual fouls when Brunson gets whacked.
Yep, he gets that MVP, NBA champion, SGA whistle, and Jalen Brunson usually takes a beating game after game after game, just gets abused by defenders and still somehow usually puts the ball in the basket, doesn't even get the calls. So, SGA is who people think Jalen Brunson is. Everyone always says, oh, Brunson just lives off fouls, lives off fouls, lives off fouls. SGA actually lives off fouls.
What an impact again by Mohamed Diawara when he comes in. Cashes back-to-back 3 balls. The Knicks offense was not working. He comes in, Josh Hart sits down, and the Knicks go on a run.
Unbelievable, man. This is something that I don't think anyone was expecting in year one for Diawara. He's become one of the Knicks' most important players over these last couple of games, and just keeps spacing the floor. Like, if he was just doing it on one end of the floor, and he's doing it on both, hustling for rebounds, laying it all out on the line, making a real impact for the Knicks.
Knicks were down 20-10. They closed the quarter on a 13-5 run.
2 likes away from 300. Shout out to everyone in the building. Let's hit that thumbs up icon if you haven't. And if you have not yet as well, subscribe to the channel. We got 1,100 people watching Knicks basketball with us tonight. Them take on the Oklahoma City Thunder. If you like these kind of watch parties, like daily Knicks video, short form content as well, and you see all the real ones we got in the chat, you want to be a part of that community, hit that subscribe button. Join us. Lock us in. We'll be doing this all the way through the end of the Knicks playoff run. Don't miss out. We got Billy back.
Billy in the building.
Did we get confirmation on that in Indy or no? No?
I don't think it's him.
I don't think it is either, but.
What up, OG? Yeah, Seth, I thought OG had a good first quarter. I thought him and McHale, or him, yeah, they missed a couple open looks early. But we'll be all right. What up, Jorge? All right, second quarter underway. It'll be Alvarado and Mikal Bridges in the backcourt, joined by Karl Anthony Towns, Mohamed Diawara, and OG Anunoby. Alvarado swinging to OG on the right side. He's guarded by Holmgren. OG gives it right back to Alvarado. He'll now use the screen. Kicks to Diawara. Off the bounce. Pull up 3. Good! Mohamed Diawara does it again! 3 for 3 from 3. This guy, Mohamed Diawara. Wiggins in the game for OKC. He'll get it to Holmgren on the roll. Diawara on him. He'll face him up. Pull up jumper. No good. Diawara now getting a stop. Here come the Knicks. Alvarado to a trailing Towns. Back to Alvarado. Towns wants it against Caruso. Alvarado's not going to get it to him. Bad spacing here by the Knicks. 10 on the shot clock. OG 3. No good. Bad possession. SGA driving on Alvarado into the lane. Layup up, no good. Put back slam by Holmgren. Cat just got put on a poster. You got to box out, big fella. Holmgren with 16 points on the night. Jose Alvarado handling, kicking to Bridges, swinging to Diawara. He'll find Alvarado. Drive, floater, too strong. Rebound, dropped by Towns, secured by OKC. SGA off the Holmgren screen, blowing by Bridges. Drives, pass, stolen by Towns. Oh, and they call a foul after Alvarado had a one-man fast break. Of course they did. Jeez, man. Are we just going to give him every call tonight? Where's the foul?
Oh, my God. The ball was out of his hands already. It was out of his hands.
He threw the ball away, and then they called a foul. SGA driving on Alvarado. Doubled. Kicks to Caruso for 3. Got it. Man, I do not want to play this team in the finals, and it has nothing to do with how good they are. It's because they are the most annoying team in the NBA. Bridges, top of the key. Picks his dribble up. Gets it to Anunoby. Guarded by Holmgren. Now has Wiggins on him. OG to the foul line. Kicks to McHale. He'll drive on Holmgren. Back out to Anunoby. 1 second left. Fires. Good if it goes. It does not. Rebound by Towns, and he cleans it up on the putback. Good stuff there by Towns. Caruso off the screen, kicks to Williams. Dribble handoff coming to SGA. Good denial, and they call a foul. Foul, 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 foul. The Oklahoma City Foul. That's their team name. All they do is get fouls.
Good stuff from Towns, man, getting in the paint and getting that putback. But that's not going to matter if Oklahoma City gets unlimited possessions.
SGA catches on the left side, driving on OG. Now pull up midi, missed it. Rebound by Diawara. One thing you're definitely going to have to do is limit them on the offensive glass. Diawara swinging to Bridges. Caruso on him. Back to Diawara. He's guarded by Holmgren. He'll kick into the corner. Alvarado fires. No good. Knicks got to get some sort of penetration going. Way too many possessions ending up on the three-point line without anybody touching the paint. SGA guarded by Diawara. He'll drive, gets to the foul line, has to kick. Williams for three. Got it. I don't need Jose Alvarado to come double SGA when Diawara is guarding him, leaving Jalen Williams wide open. The worst thing you could do in the NBA is double team. I don't understand why anyone does it. Diawara left open, fires, missed it. Keep shooting it, young bull. Keep shooting it. SGA defended by Alvarado. The Knicks blitz him. Now they're playing light on the back end, and Wiggins will drive and throw it down. The Knicks are double teaming, and it's leaving them very, very weak on the back end. There's no needs. Why would you ever double team in the NBA? Why? Why?
Players are too good.
You're then giving up a 4-on-3 for the other team.
I mean, 4-on-3 with the quality of players in the NBA, it's not a good situation. And it's one thing if SGA was getting in and hitting every single shot and he physically could not be guarded by one guy. No, he's not doing that. He's getting some foul calls, but he is not killing you one-on-one. You don't need to force the ball out of his hands right now. You need to play a little bit. I don't even want to say better defense because I think some of these foul calls have been questionable, but you need to just try and adjust the best you can to the way the game's being called and not put yourself in that position. I don't think you need to double him right now. He's not killing you. Holmgren is the one who's really killed you for Oklahoma City. SGA's got 9 points.
I just don't get it. Like, when you double team, in theory, it makes sense. Force the ball out of their best player's hands, right? But what you're doing is you're giving lesser players a more advantageous possession. You're giving Jalen Williams a wide-open catch-and-shoot three. You're allowing Andrew Wiggins to drive while the Knicks defense is rotating and met by no on-ball pressure. You're allowing their lesser players to be in a spot where the floor is tilted in their favor because it's 4-on-3.
Yeah, it's especially against a team like Oklahoma City who is talented and has quality players up and down the roster. You can't stop a team 5-on-5. You're probably not going to stop them 4-on-3. So.
Isn't that why you traded for OG Anunoby to be able to guard SGA? Isn't that why you traded for Mikal Bridges to be able to play one-on-one defense? Why? The dumb double teams are unacceptable. You have Mohamed Diawara on SGA. Let's just play. We're going to send 6-foot Jose Alvarado on a double. What is that going to do? It's going to make him pass the ball, right? Like he wanted to do to a wide-open three-point shooter. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't think the dumb double teams, like you said, it's one thing if the game is absolutely calling for it and you're getting cooked and you'd rather take on, like, it should be have to get to the point where you'd rather go 4-on-3 than just get absolutely cooked by one guy who is just dominating the game. And I don't think that SGA, his performance tonight, is calling for that. And Alvarado, I don't know if that's him just trying to do his thing and try and get
Glacier Freeze.
Get his steals out, and maybe he just thought that he had a chance to kind of poke the ball away, but we've seen them double team a few times now, so.
Like, in theory, that it makes sense. Force the ball out of SGA's hands. But you better be so connected with those other three defenders, or you're going to get burned every time.
Mm-hmm. shout out to you guys, man, locking in for us for some Knicks basketball with us tonight. 1,200 people in the building. Hit that thumbs up icon. You want the Knicks to come back and win this game against Oklahoma City. Helps us out. We really appreciate it. Let's go, Knicks.
Alvarado, Bridges, Shamet, Towns, and Hart are the 5 on the floor. Alvarado gets a screen from Hart. Now a screen from Towns. Cat posting up in the lane. Trying to get it to him. He's open. One-on-one versus Williams. He'll face him up. Pump fake. Drive. Bully ball. Lays it up and in. Strong take by Karl-Anthony Towns. There should be no one on this OKC lineup that can guard him. I'm sorry. Jalen Williams should not be able to stop Karl-Anthony Towns. Wiggins being guarded by Bridges. Good defense there. He'll give it up. Now Josh Hart guarding SGA. Behind the back dribble. Lost him. Then Knicks double, and it results in a layup, but a foul. Of course it was. Aaron Wiggins missed the layup, so they got to call a foul.
The late call after the Knicks were about to get out on the break already. They realized, oh, shoot. We got OKC didn't end up with a basket. Let's give them another chance. I mean,
I can't do
nothing there. I wonder if they challenge that. Not really nothing there.
I'm not going to be able to do 7 games versus OKC and the refs. I can't. Like who wants to watch this? Foul, 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 foul.
Like, if they just let them play, there's actually some good basketball being played between the Knicks and the Thunder. Like, the Thunder are a good team. They don't need to be helped out by the refs as they miss a free throw. Type those BDLs in the chat. Ball don't lie.
Let's go. Got to make a run here. Knicks down by 6. SGA defending Alvarado. Daring him to shoot. He will. Missed it. Gonna need Jose to start making some shots. Wiggins bringing it up the left side. Has Shaman on him. He'll get it to Williams. Hands it off to Joe. Now back to him. Top of the key. SGA will play. Right wing. Driving on Hart. Step back. 13-footer. No good. No whistle. No foul. Okay. I didn't know if they just get whistles when they miss shots. Alvarado to a trailing Towns. Blows by Dort. Layup up. Fouled. Whoa, they called a foul on OKC. Oh my goodness, the refs' whistles do work against the Thunder. Unbelievable. Good job by Towns. Dort a little over-aggressive on the closeout. Towns just takes a step, beats him off the bounce, gets to the lane, draws the foul, go to the line for 2. Cat, first free throw, got it. One more coming for Cat. Chance to cut it to 4. As he missed it. Rebound by OKC. Dort to bring it up. Alvarado all over him. And now he'll hand it off to SGA. Hard on him. Runs him off the screen. Pocket pass to Williams. Kicks it out. Dort. Left wing 3. Got it. Wide open. Way too many wide open threes. Chet. Wide open. Dort. Wide open.
They're breaking down the defense easy as well.
Yeah. You got Alvarado, Shaman, and Bridges and Hart in the game. You should be able to play some perimeter defense. Alvarado, dribble handoff, Shamet, 3-ball. He made it. It'll be wiped off. Offensive foul on Alvarado. He's giving you nothing tonight. Yeah, Alvarado will sit down. Maybe his worst stretch is the Knick. Towns will sit down as well. OG will sub in. Or Alvarado will stay in. Excuse me. Alvarado, Hart, Brunson, Anunoby, and Shamet. OG essentially at the 5. Dort in the corner for 3 over Brunson. Got it. Brunson, top of the key, off the Hart screen. Finds it to him on the roll. Hart lays it up. Missed it. No call, and he's on the ground holding his back. SGA in transition, guarded by Shamet. It's a 5-on-4. Josh Hart still not in the picture. Finally gets in, and it'll be a step-back jumper for SGA, and he knocks it in. Knicks down big. This run for OKC is coming without any other starters except Lou Dort and SGA. Alvarado in the corner, guarded by Jalen Williams. Comes off a screen. Now has Isaiah Joe on him. He'll kick to Brunson. Driving on Dort. Can't go anywhere. Nice pass inside to Josh Hart, and he'll lay it up and in. His first bucket of the night. He's 1 for 6.
It's another role for Hart if they're not going to get out on him. Just kind of stay in that short corner dunker spot and be able to finish layups.
Knicks will double SGA, force him to give it up. Williams in the corner. Pump fake, drive, layup, up. Missed it. Rebound by Hart. Knicks down by 11. You need a bucket here. Hart to Brunson. One-on-one now versus their big Jalen Williams. He'll kick to Hart. One more to OG. Didn't take the three. He'll drive instead and lost it. You can't pass open good shots. Hart passed one open. OG passed one open. Turnover. And now Wiggins with a wide open three. Knicks got lucky. He missed it. They don't pass up open threes. Alvarado into the lane. Fouled by Williams. Alvarado looks like he was hitting the head. And it's a standard foul.
So I wonder if that's where we see Josh Hart in this lineup with Anunoby kind of playing the role as that center. Allows Josh Hart to kind of play in the middle of the floor, not need to really be the floor spacer. And hopefully if he can finish layups, that can be an effective offense as OG misses a free throw.
Alvarado misses.
Alvarado, excuse me.
Knicks have left 3 points at the foul line now. Two of 5 from the foul line. Jose at the line for one more. He'll knock in the second. Towns has checked in now for the Knicks. Alvarado picking up Wallace full court. Bridges set to check in. It's Alvarado, Brunson, Towns, Anunoby, and Hart. Hartenstein catches top of the key, hands it off to Joe. He'll turn the corner. Good defense by Hart. No SGA in the game for OKC. Knicks need to put a run together. Alvarado dies on the screen. Wallace three up, no good. Out of bounds, off of Hartenstein. It'll be Knicks ball going the other way. I see a lot of people criticizing the rotations of as Jose Alvarado is going to go to the locker room. People are criticizing the rotations. How about the Knicks just make some shots? Right? Is Mike Brown telling them to miss shots and pass up open shots and turn the ball over and miss free throws and not guard Chet Holmgren? Bridges drives baseline, kicks to Brunson. One more. OG, he'll fire. Missed. Rebound by OKC. Knicks are one and done. Can't make shots, can't keep possessions alive on the offensive glass. Really missing Robinson. Hartenstein pass, knocked out of bounds. Ball will stay with OKC. Yeah, 34 points isn't enough. You're shooting 37% from the field, shooting 31% from the three-point line, shooting 60% from the free throw line. You have 2 more turnovers than them. They're beating you on the glass. How are you supposed to win? You're not beating them in one department. But it's Mike Brown's fault, right? As Isaiah Joe stepped out of bounds, Knicks ball going that way. Come on. 3:30 left. Let's close the half, man. Let's close the half. Like, you need people to make shots, and Brunson's got to wake up. Brunson to OG, guarded by Holmgren. How about you go at his chest, man? It's Chet freaking Holmgren. Anunoby dribbling around, not going anywhere. He'll kick to Brunson, throws him a grenade. Brunson from 33 feet has to chuck it up. Terrible offensive possession. OG Anunoby, you're being guarded by Chet Holmgren. Take it at his chest, man. You're dribbling around, not doing anything, and you throw the ball to Brunson, and it's 35 feet out with 1 second left. What's he supposed to do? As Brunson grabs the board, 3-on-2 break. Brunson to Bridges. He'll shoot a 7-foot fadeaway on a 3-on-2 fast break instead of going to lay it up. Unbelievable. Knicks look soft. Bridges fading away in transition. OG Anunoby scared to go at the chest of Holmgren. Backdoor pass kicked by Towns with 5 seconds left. It'll be OKC ball with 14.
Yeah, it's one thing if you're not hitting your shots, but OG, make him defend you. You see the Thunder are making the Knicks defend them every single time. That's why they're getting these bailout calls by the refs, because they're putting themselves in position to get those calls. If you never attack and play aggressive and look at the hoop and drive, make Chet Holmgren guard you. Try and get him in foul trouble. Make him block your shot. At least put some stress on the defense. If you're just not going to even look at the hoop, dribble towards it, be aggressive, and put any pressure on the defense, you're going to be an easy offense to stop. And that's what it's been for OKC tonight, holding the Knicks to 34 points.
Josh Hart 1 of 6. Jalen Brunson 1 of 6. OG Anunoby 2 of 7. Not good, man.
No, not getting good looks.
Terrible offense. And, I have a hard time saying it's good defense by OKC.
No, they're not. The Knicks aren't making them defend. You got to at least make them, and another micro example of it is that 3-on-1. Yes, the pass could have been better to Bridges, but he could have, instead of getting so comfortable with that fadeaway jumper on the baseline that he loves and he does hit at times, 3-on-1. All right, you want to take one dribble out to collect yourself? Then you still have two guys. Pass it to Brunson. Make it into a 2-on-1. Do something. There was a lot of other things he could have done there. And if you're going to take that shot, you better be sure you're going to make it, because you passed up. There was other higher quality opportunities available that would have put more pressure on the defense and been a higher percentage shot than the one he took.
Transition mid-range fadeaways.
While we are at a TV timeout, I want to let you guys know about this deal we have going on, this Knicks hat, $20 off at chatsports.com/Knicks hat sale. Get a couple of looks at it here. It is adjustable as well. Was $47, now only $25. Put that link in the comment section for you. It is also in the description of this video. Don't miss out on this deal. Take advantage of it while you can. All right.
At what level of basketball has any coach said, that's a good shot, Mikhail, 3-on-2,
Nope.
baseline fadeaway mid-range?
It's, even if he hits it at any level, it's, you come off to the bench, they have him, they bring him over on the side, and you say, listen, I know you got to hit that shot, but let's get a better look next time. Okay, yes, the pass wasn't the best pass, but
I also feel like he filled the lane not that well in transition.
The spacing wasn't good.
He got
for three
way
guys.
too deep.
Yeah, for three guys, the spacing was not good. You make it easy to play defense, and once again, you don't put any stress on Oklahoma City's defense. They're a good defensive team. They're a good team. Don't make it easy for them. At least make them beat you. Don't beat yourself.
34 points in 22 minutes of basketball.
Does Oklahoma City think this has been a tough game for them? I don't think so.
They're a couple possessions away of blowing this thing up. Wallace blows by Bridges, into the lane, lays it up, missed it, rebound by Hart. Outlet pass to Bridges, 4-on-3, Hart to OG, second-guessing the shot. All I hear is OG wants more of a load on offense. Brunson, mid-range jumper, way off. Rebound by OKC. Knicks can't make a shot, man. The only person that is above 500, 50% for the field is Towns. Another missed shot there. Knicks have numbers, 3-on-2. Brunson turns it over. Wow, gets lucky. They call a kick ball on Caruso. Let's wake up, 11. Let's wake up, 11. We're not going anywhere without you, man. You're the engine. Can't drive a car without an engine, man. Knicks aren't going anywhere with you 1-7. Nowhere. Brunson inbounds to Hart, wide open. Shoot it. Missed it. Rebound by Towns. Lays it up and in. You have to shoot open shots in this league. I don't care if you miss. You can't pass up great shots in this league.
Yeah, it's less about making them and more about just making the defense being a threat.
Wallace to Dort for 3. Too strong. Rebound by Hart. Knicks can close this half. Hart, pass, stolen. He's been terrible today. Absolutely terrible. Josh Hart doesn't even look like he deserves to be on the floor tonight. Caruso, hands off to Dort. Dort drives baseline. Good defense there by Bridges. Gets it to SGA. Ball stolen away by Anunoby. Knicks have numbers. Brunson, coast to coast. Right-hand layup. Missed. Rebound by Hart. And it'll go out of bounds off OKC. This is disgusting.
Yeah, another mishandled fast break by the Knicks. Brunson got a little sped up there. Wasn't able to slow down, set his feet, kind of just throws it at the rim. Even with that, Hart gets the opportunity for a rebound. He's also got butterfingers. He can't get his hands on the ball, and they're lucky to retain possession here with a minute left. Let's go. Close this with a bucket, stop, and a bucket. Make this a one-possession game going into halftime.
Brunson inbound to Bridges. Throws it down over Holmgren. See, you can do it. You can. Maybe you don't need to fade away in transition. 6-point game. Knicks on a 7-0 run. 50 seconds left. SGA defended by Anunoby. One-on-one, top of the key. He'll take a step back, then pass out of the shot to Holmgren for 3. Good. Josh Hart is in no man's land. He's not guarding SGA. He's not guarding Chet. And Chet knocks in his 5th 3 of the half, and he's got 19. If you're not going to guard anyone, get off the floor. Brunson to Bridges to OG for 3. Missed it. Rebound by Towns. Knocked away by Caruso.
Credit to Towns, man. He's been good on the glass tonight. He's gotten some good offensive opportunities, put a few back up. He is probably one of the guys who's been most consistent so far tonight for the Knicks.
Brunson throws it in. OG, clean look for 3. Missed it. OKC in transition. SGA. Josh Hart just called for a foul as he was on the ground, and SGA ran over him.
It's unbelievable, man. I mean, I don't watch the Thunder night in and night out, and you hear about people complain about this kind of thing, and you watch it, and it's incredible. Like, he had the control to just go around him, and he chose to go over him.
Here we go. 15 seconds left in the half. About a 2-second difference between the shot clock. They're going to run an SGA pick and roll with Chet. It's SGA versus Towns. Good defense. 3 seconds left. Chet for 3. Got it. Josh Hart at the buzzer. Got it to go. Knicks down by 10 at the half. Nobody to blame but themselves. That's the problem with how the Knicks consistently come out. They come out in this game, they are allowing Chet Holmgren to get open look after open look after open look. Then he gets hot. Then he gets confidence. Now he's 6 of 8 from 3. He's made more threes in the first half tonight than he has in any other game in his NBA career.
Grade the Knicks. You guys know what to do in that first half. Let us know. Sound off in the comment section. Isaac coming in with a D-, a lot of D, an F, some Fs, D, F.
Man, if OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart aren't going to make shots, you're not going to win.
Yep, and it's exactly what we talked about is, are all the Knicks' best players going to have good games or their better games or play their best all at the same time? And can they – like, it should be a package deal. They should be playing as a unit. The unit should either be playing well or not playing well. It shouldn't be, well, like, this guy has it going, this guy doesn't have it going. Like, they should flow and move as one. And they just don't seem like that on either end of the floor. They're leaving guys wide open all the time. They're not getting high-quality looks. They're having miscommunications and mishandlings on fast break, fumbling the ball, not passing it, not getting in control, and they're not knocking down shots or in a rhythm either. Clunky first half for the Knicks.
Basketball is a simple game, man. Very simple. Best players have to be the best players. And the New York Knicks' best players tonight have not been the best players. Not going to win many games like that.
Yeah, I mean, it starts at the top with Jalen Brunson. And, like, we lauded him in the first quarter. We applauded and gave him a salute for affecting the game and impacting the game in the other ways. Took a few charges, was hustling. But, like, man, 1 of 8 in the first half, and like he's doing a good job getting guys involved. 7 assists, only 1 turnover, but you can't get taken out of the game and neutralized like that. You got to force the issue a little bit more within the flow of the game, but like just Knicks aren't going to win games when Jalen Brunson's scoring 2 points in the first half.
I agree.
OG's gone ice cold. I mean, he's taken 8 threes, knocked down 2 of them. Hasn't been aggressive. Only one field goal attempt from inside the arc. That was a prime example of that one drive against Holmgren. He could have taken the 3, decides not to, dribbles, and instead of trying to go through him, past him, or he shies away from any contact and tries to dribble around him like he's a traffic cone, ends up in a nowhere offensive possession. Kicks it out to Brunson with 2 seconds left on the shot clock, and basically a lost possession at that point. Mikal Bridges, I'm pretty sure 5 of these 7 points came within the first 3 minutes of the game. He started off hot, had a few buckets to go. That one possession that stands out is that fast break where he took the fade away and missed it. Had a nice dunk there at the end of the half, but was like, okay, Mikal's getting going. Maybe he's not going to have a game where he's kind of waiting till the third, fourth quarter to get involved, and then he just, after 3 strong minutes, kind of disappeared again offensively. It's tough. One guy who did show up in that first half, Muhammad Diawara, man, and like, why did we not see him the rest of the half? Why did we not have him back in the game? It's clear he is making a positive impact, doing good things, and the Knicks are a better basketball team when he's out there. Yet we didn't see him at all. And like, what do you think that? What do you think the chances that, like, we see him to start the third quarter? You think that's even a possibility at all, or?
No. I'd be shocked.
Josh Hart, just not doing what the Knicks need right now, and he's got to figure it out offensively and shoot it. And we saw him shoot that one over Hartenstein at the end of the half. It didn't go, but like, even if Josh Hart's quote unquote not hitting his shots, he's still a good enough shooter where if he's shooting it with confidence as soon as he catches the rock, like, he's going to be enough of a threat. As soon as you show 1 ounce of doubt and you drive when they're playing 5 feet off you, they have you right where they want you.
Hard to, like, complain about the defense, but The quality, yes, Mr. Schmeat. We've listened to Josh Hart's podcast. The shot quality for the Thunder is way too high. And in my opinion, that is happening because they are, and like, I get it. MVP, Finals MVP. They're giving way too much attention to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You didn't trade for OG and Anunoby to have to play team defense and floor tilting defense for SGA. You didn't trade both your youth players and 6 first-round picks for OG and Anunoby and Mikal Bridges to then still have to tilt the floor to allow Chet Holmgren to shoot 8 wide-open threes in the first half. Like, y'all are watching on ESPN, I'm sure. Look at all the easy looks Holmgren all got. It's because they're trying to shrink the floor and pack the paint. It's like, you're going to let all these other players shoot wide-open shots. They're probably going to win.
They didn't win the finals for no reason, man. They got guys who can hit open shots. And like we talked about, just giving them a 4-on-3, that's not a good way to win basketball games. And it feels like they didn't double every possession. Even the possessions they were doubling, it was like one drive by OKC, and the defense kind of broke down, and that ultimately led to an open look for someone. It was Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Caruso, Dort. Like, there was guys, they hit 10 threes, and it was a couple different players who hurt the Knicks. And, like, that's really the big difference. At least, I don't know if you feel this way, but it's the pressure that Oklahoma City is putting on the Knicks defense, and it's not even a lot, and it's kind of breaking down. And the Knicks aren't really putting any pressure on Oklahoma City's defense. Like, they're not even making them defend.
Like, and this is like another thing. It's like SGA has 11-7. You either better do that and not let him score at all, or just play him straight up and don't let him have 7 assists.
Yeah, you can't.
He averages 6.4 assists per game this year, and he has 7 in the first half.
What their strategy defensively, whatever they've done, double, not double.
And look, you're losing this game because of your offense, but again, I think the shot quality has been a little too easy for them. You give up 50 points in the second half, you got a real shot of winning this game, but you're going to need to start making some shots. You're shooting 44% from 2, 25% from 3, and you're 60% from the free throw line. And you have 14 points in the paint. You're 5 of 9 at the rim. You're 2 of 7 in the short mid-range. 3 of 14 from the top of the key from 3.
Shout out to our guy, Niall. I think we put this on the screen. I don't know if we ever gave you the shout out.
What's up, Niall Dimitri?
A real one here every single night on Knicks Now. Shout out to you, man.
I think Jose is fine. I think he actually went to the locker room and there was no trainer following him. I think he's all right.
Shout out to everyone locked in with us. 1,000 people in the building. You guys are showing us a lot of love. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get those like numbers up. If you want the Knicks to beat OKC tonight, come back in the second half and kind of have a comeback we've seen them do time and time again. Hit that thumbs up icon. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, man, what are you doing? If you're here locked in with us for Knicks versus Thunder and you're a diehard Knicks fan, hit that sub button. Join the best Knicks community on YouTube for watch parties, videos, short form content. All of that will be rolling through this all the way to the playoffs and hopefully another finals matchup, whether it's Oklahoma City or whoever. Lock us in. BD, get my 6'6" butt out there to save the parlay. BD, what kind of parlay you got cooking up tonight? What do you got? What kind of legs you got going on?
You know who this is?
Yeah, this is my boy. Yeah. B-Dubs, what's going on, man? Appreciate you locking us in on Knicks Now. A lot of one-on-ones took place between me and Brian Dubinsky. So,
how many do you think y'all have played?
A couple hundred, probably.
Say you've played 200. What's the score?
I mean, I do have a sizable height advantage, and I was more of a basketball player, but I used to like playing against him because he's scrappy. Like, he's kind of like Alvarado. So trying to work on the handle out there and get the handle a little good, it was tough, man. It was a lot of fun. So
that sounds like respectively like 150 to 50.
Probably, yeah, probably. Listen, that's probably the only sport I might be able to get him in. So I gotta take my wins where I can.
Love that. Love that. Yeah, he said he used to cook you, and he was a foot taller.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
B-Dub. What are you calling him? B-Dubskin? Dumpsky?
B-Dubs works like Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah.
I'm curious, B-Dubs. Who is Andrew Connell's player comp? Who's his player comp?
Is he gonna cook? Come on, don't cook me right now. Come on.
Who's the player comp? Let me know. He said you were Alvarado. Who is he? I'm curious.
And that's a compliment, man. Alvarado is a compliment. At least that's what I view it as. So.
Brian Scalabrine.
Nah, don't do me dirty like that. Come on.
Who we got? Brook
Lopez. I'll take that. I'll take that little splash mountain.
Is this 3-point shooting, Brook Lopez, or like
early career? That's not a bad one either, though.
Or early, he was better early in his career. He just became more versatile.
I think. Yeah. I don't know.
Are you splashing threes? Are you taking threes?
Oh, we got Billy Beebe in the chat as well. This is the real. So you got your Rebane account and your burner on here, Beebe?
What's up, BB?
Unreal.
Man. That's good stuff, Billy Beebe. You guys didn't know Billy Beebe works at Chat Sports, and he is officially famous. He's gone viral on all social media platforms, man. He's one of one.
I think we might need a weigh-in, like who's more famous, Billy or Sam? Like,
true. It's true.
Now Dimitri says, where is Mitch? We need him for this. I mean, would have loved to see the Knicks with Mitch tonight against OKC. They decided to play him on the front end of the back-to-back.
BB, who's your NBA player comp? Who's your NBA player? Oh, I already know. Raymond Felton of the Bobcats.
Oh, yeah. Bobcats
Felton.
Interesting. Although you might be OKC Felton after all those steaks you guys had last week. End of career Felton. Vetmin Felton.
BB was eating good, man.
I know, no doubt, man.
Did he tell you
his
about
town.
It's
his town.
His city, his people. Did he tell you about those crab cakes we had?
No, I didn't hear anything.
BB was all over the crab cakes.
Doesn't shock me.
Marsh, could you post up Chet Holmgren? Probably not. But I'd go at his chest. I'd try, man. I'd try. We've never seen each other play, but I would assume Andrew would win, man. He's a lot taller than I am.
Yeah, I'm not really in playing shape right now, so the quicker the game went, that would probably go in my favor. So we'll see. I'm trying to get in playing shape, man.
He could post up Mike Holmgren. AC does play above the rim. That's what they told me.
Yeah.
Plays above the rim.
Oh, yeah. Jumped the highest. If you ask B-Dubs, he used to say I couldn't jump over a piece of paper, so.
All right, here we go. Down by 10. Third quarter underway. We can come out fast in this third quarter. It'll be the same five out on the floor. Bridges, Hart, Brunson, OG, and Towns. It'll be SGA, Wallace, Hartenstein, Dort, and Holmgren for OKC. Brunson will have it on the left wing. They'll double. He'll swing to Bridges. Cross-court pass to Anunoby. He'll drive baseline on Holmgren. Met by 2, and he threw it away. Turnover. Horrible opening possession. It'll result in a throwdown in transition for SGA. Knicks not ready to play again. And OG Anunoby continues to mope around the floor on the offensive end like a sick little kitten. Bridges into the lane, hands it off to Hart. A lot of dribbling around, a lot of passing, not a lot of anything as Bridges clanks the 3. This one's going to get ugly early if the Knicks can't start making shots. Wallace, easy layup. Call timeout. Call timeout. Like, pull the Greg Popovich, man. You've given 2 terrible defensive possessions and 2 terrible offensive possessions. Anunoby, again being guarded by Chet Holmgren. He'll finally drive and kick. Hart for 3. Air ball. Rebound by Towns. He'll have to go up with it. He's fouled. Going to the line for 2.
Those were your words, man. I was just quoting you.
Wow. This is bad basketball by the Knicks right now. They are making the Oklahoma City defense look like the best defense I have ever seen.
Quick sub for the Knicks.
Yeah, quick sub. I think Josh Hart kind of grabbed his lower back after he airballed that 3. I don't even see him on the bench. Might have went straight into the locker room. Can I touch rim? I'm throwing it down, man. I'm booming. Business is booming. Dort, wide open 3. Got it. This team, they're not ready to play. They're not ready to play. I almost want to ask the question, do they want to play today? Do they want to play today? Knicks down by 15. Brunson into the lane. Fouled. When the Knicks are bad, they are bad. This offense is disgusting. Brunson at the line. Hey, might be the first time he's been there tonight, and he'll miss the first free throw. Knicks are shooting below 60% from the free throw line, shooting below 40% from the field, and shooting below 25% from 3. Not good, Bob. Not good. Yeah, Josh Hart went to the locker room. Might be the best thing for the Knicks tonight. He just can't. Doesn't look like he could play in this game. Doesn't look like he could play in this matchup. Brunson, second free throw. Got it. Can that take the lid off the basket for him? Down by 14 here. Shaman is checked in for Hart. Will be guarding Wallace. Runs off the Holmgren screen, and it's an offensive foul. We'll call a moving screen on Chet Holmgren. Knicks ball.
Let's go. One possession at a time, man. You're not going to get 14 points back with one shot. So lock in on defense, start on that end of the floor, and just try and get better looks on offense. Put some pressure on the defense.
Brunson off the screen, kicks to Anunoby. He'll fire. Got it. Big bucket there by Anunoby. Need both him and Brunson to start throwing some in. Down by 11. SGA, defended by Anunoby. He gambled, beat him, drives on Towns. Layup up, falls to the ground, begging for a call. Rebound by the Knicks. They have numbers. Brunson up ahead to Shamet. Lays it up and in. Come on now. Knicks cut it to 9.
Let's go. Get those LGKs in the chat. You want them to come back in this game on a little bit of a run now.
Wallace to Dort. Missed the dunk, and they call a foul. Of course. OKC can't miss shots unless there's fouls.
Something had to happen. They missed. At least a little bit of life here from the Knicks, but they got to be a little smarter on the defensive end. Number one, don't give Lou Dort the opportunity to go rise up for a dunk. And then didn't look like a foul, but don't even give them an opportunity to call a foul.
So he knocks in the first free throw. Isaiah Joe will sub in for OKC, an early sub for them. As Dort knocks in the second free throw. Knicks back down by 11. Brunson, in and out dribble, blows by Wallace, kicks it out to Bridges, corner three. Missed it. Rebound by OKC. Knicks shooting 25% from deep tonight. That's why they're down double digits. SGA, mid-range jumper, got it. They make offense look easy. The Knicks make offense look hard. Brunson off the Anunoby screen, pass stolen, terrible pass, horrible pass. Everything starts with your captain, and Jalen Brunson has played his worst game of the season. SGA falls to the ground. They'll call a foul.
The Knicks just look uncomfortable offensively, unable to figure anything out, unable to get good looks.
SGA flops, foul. Does anyone have fun watching the Thunder?
It's not a.
There's no flow.
Yeah.
You're not even playing basketball. So SGA knocks in the first.
Basketball can look like art at times if you play the game the right way, and it's pretty much the complete opposite of that.
SGA makes both. Knicks down by 15. Wallace defending Brunson. He'll pick him up in the backcourt. He'll run him off an OG screen. And he'll get it to Bridges, and Towns will be fouled by Dort. Brunson will inbound. Hart back on the bench, has a wrap around his lower back. Brunson going to run off a screen. The Knicks at halftime changed their offense of Brunson getting a screen set by Anunoby. They has done nothing. Shamet, corner three, missed it. Brunson dropped the rebound. SGA comes up with it. Now Wallace has it. He'll kick. Wide open three. Dort missed it. Knicks got lucky. Shamet ahead of the pack. Now they'll slow it down. Brunson on the left wing. Going to get a screen from Anunoby. Drives into the lane at Wallace. Lays it up and in. Jay Davis, I'm genuinely curious. When you say keep that same energy, what does that mean? If they start playing good, should I still be upset with the way that they're playing? As Isaiah Joe lays it up, and it's going to be an offensive foul. I'm genuinely curious, Jay Davis. Inform me. When they play bad, should I say that they're playing bad And when they play good, should I then also say they're not playing good? I'm very forward. Play good, talk good. Play bad, talk bad. I never understood that. Yo, Knicks down by 15, but shit, if they come back, Marsh, keep that same energy. What does that mean? What does that mean? As Bridges gets to Towns, pass to Shamet, lays it up, good and one. Like,
keep the same energy.
No, oh yeah, no, bad shot. Lucky it went in. Like what? What does that mean? Like genuinely, explain it to me. Like, should I be up here shaking my ass because they're down by 15 to the Thunder? Like, is that what you want? As Jalen Brunson is going to head to the locker room.
Jagger.
Okay, I got you. I'm just still concerned. I still don't understand. Like, people say it all the time. Man, you better keep that same energy when they come back. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. As Shamet knocks in a free throw, converts the three-point play. Knicks cut it to 10. Brunson and Hart both out of the game due to injury. Alvarado is subbed in for Brunson. SGA off the screen, gets to the foul line, and they call a foul on Towns.
It's to the point where, like, when he rises up, I almost think they're better off just going away from him instead of towards him to contest the shot. Like, literally run away. Because if you're anywhere within his bubble, that whistle's going to get called. Jagger comes in with a super chat, says the Knicks are playing so sloppy that it's gross. Yep. They're
Disgusting. It's disgusting.
Not a good brand of basketball.
I've never seen a point guard be officiated like Jalen, SGA in my life. Bridges off the screen, gets to the elbow, step back, jumper over Hartenstein. Got it. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at Brunson's injury. McCain for three, wide open, missed it. Rebound by Towns. Come on. Alvarado bringing it up the right side. Going to get a screen from Anunoby. He'll use it. Kicks it to him on the pop. OG for three. No good. Rebound by Towns. Lays it up and in. 8-point game.
Towns has been a force on the offensive glass tonight. A couple second chance opportunities using his height advantage.
Shout out to Catman, been the best player for the Knicks tonight by far. SGA into the lane. Kicks it. Dort driving on Anunoby. Nowhere to go. He'll swing to Hartenstein. They play a two-man game. 3 on the shot clock. Dort will fire. Got it. Lou Dort has 13. Diawara and Huck Porty set to check in. Shamet off the bounce, has a step, lays it up, and in! Landry Shamet making plays here in the third quarter. SGA off the bounce, driving, met by Towns, drives to the baseline, throws it out to Dort. He'll fire a three over Shamet, missed it, rebound by Towns. Up ahead to Alvarado. He's looking to push. Finds Bridges. Lays it up and in. Knicks cut it to 6. And OKC will take a timeout to talk about it.
Let's go. The Garden crowd is on their feet. Get those LGKs in the chat, man. Show that support just like the home crowd is. Knicks cut it to 6. right back in this game. Great pass from Alvarado. Bridges, man, one thing he is good at is kind of catching those lobs. Sometimes he does it a little too much, to almost to his own detriment, but catches it in the air, lays it up and in. Nice athletic catch and finish. Makes it a 6-point game. Get those LGKs going in the chat. Let's go, Knicks.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. I think what we've seen as Jalen Brunson came out, the pace started to pick. Yeah, keep that same energy, Seal Pasito. Joseph, I agree with you. I think the thing that they started to push the pace a little bit more. Got out and ran in transition a little bit more. The Knicks, when they had 40 points, had 6 fast break points. They now have 61 on the night, and they're up to 10 fast break points. So shot quality is seeming to be a little bit better. They're getting some easier looks, and they're getting offensive rebounds for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yep, an easier way to get going as well when you can't create in the half court. Get out in transition, put yourself in advantageous positions, and it's worked well for the Knicks so far. And if you're locked in here with us 1,300 people, if you want the Knicks to win, sub for Knicks Dubs. Let's go. We're trying to hit 85,600 subs tonight. I know there's 45 Knicks fans in here who want them to win or are not subscribed. Hit that sub button. Run that number up. Let's go, Knicks.
You got Carmelo Anthony and Patrick Ewing courtside. You better put on a better show than what you have so far.
Absolutely. It's embarrassing to the Knicks organization to play this poorly with that lack of effort in front of those guys.
Jalen Brunson has walked back to the bench. Keep playing fast.
Well, we're at a TV timeout as well. Want to let you know once again about this deal we have going on. This Knicks hat, $20 off. Chatsports.com/Knicks hat sale was $47, now $25. Put that link in the comment section. It's in the description of this video as well. Shout out to you guys. Take advantage of this deal while you can. Let's go. You did say before the game, just get to that, get kind of into that little back and forth, get into an opportunity to put yourself with a chance to win the game late in the game. Knicks on a run here. You know OKC's gonna throw a punch back. You know they're gonna come out. SGA's gonna keep doing what he's been trying to do all game, but quickening the pace also kind of takes that out of the game a little bit for them and not let him get into that. Just let me hunt a foul at the top of the key.
Luis, what up, man? We haven't done the wheel this year. Yeah, maybe we bring it back. Maybe we bring it back. Come on, Knicks. Come on, Knicks. You're right there. You're right there. You had 40 points in the first half. You got 21 here in the third. Yeah, you're down by 6, and Brunson can't buy a bucket. He'll remain on the bench as it's Shamet, Alvarado, Bridges, Towns, and Diawara. McCain trying to force it against Shamet. How is that a foul? Shamet is defending like this, and McCain goes under his arm for a finger roll. Shamet's arms never come down, and it just happens to where McCain's arm comes under his and lays it up in. How's that a foul? If that's a foul, you should just do that every time. Where's the foul? Does Shamet arms come down? Like where is the foul? McCain knocks in the first. One more.
And you foul, and the foul is also doesn't allow the Knicks to keep going with that fast break pace that worked for them as well. It slows the game down and doesn't let them grab and go. Lets the Thunder set their defense.
He'll knock in both. Knicks down by 8. Brunson is sub back in the ball game. Brunson gets a screen from Diawara. He'll kick it to Bridges in the corner. He'll drive, lays it up, missed. Towns on the putback, taps it up and in. Love the take there by Bridges to be aggressive to attack the rim. Good things happen. Caruso driving on Brunson. Has to pass to travel. They call it. Thank God. I didn't know they called things against Oklahoma City.
Yep, they get McCain there on the travel and get those 32s, man. Towns has been huge for the Knicks tonight, keeping them in this game when they don't have much else going offensively with his offensive rebounding and timely putbacks.
6-point game. Brunson off the Towns screen. Guarded by Caruso. Swings to Shamet. Shamet one-on-one versus McCain. Deep step back corner 2, and he's fouled. Wow. I'm sorry, that's terrible offense. We're going to clear out the side of the floor for Landry Shamet to play iso ball.
It's a bailout.
Like, how about Towns goes to that block, puts his hand up, and says, throw it to me. I'm guarded by 175-pound Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, Knicks half-court offense does not look good. Their best forms of offense tonight have been fast break points and Karl Anthony Towns' offensive rebounds.
As he knocks in the first, cuts it to 5. As Towns will sub out, and he gets a standing ovation from the Garden faithful. Huck Porty will sub in.
Big minutes here.
Shamet gets the second one. 4-point game. Come on. Come on, baby. Shamet with 9 points in the quarter. He showed up. He'll now pick up Wallace at half court. He'll get screened by Holmgren. Bridges switches on to Wallace as he drives. They kick it out to Caruso. He'll drive on Brunson. Kicks to Jalen Williams for the corner 3. Up, no good. Possession kept alive by Caruso. Deep 3 is up and in for Oklahoma City. Jared McCain. You can't get beat on the offensive glass by OKC as Brunson gets fouled by Wallace in the backcourt. And now Alex Caruso looks to be hurt. Let's box out there, Huck Porty. We're just ball watching.
I said it, big minutes for him, man. We saw he struggled a little bit in the first half. Mike Brown giving him another opportunity and gets beat to the ball by Alex Caruso, who taps it out, and that leads to that open 3. If he can't hang, like, that's it. What else do you need to see? Struggled in the first half, not off to a good start now. Try someone else. They went small with that lineup with Anunoby at the 5 at times. You can't try the same thing and expect it to work.
If Jeremy Sohan's going to sit on the bench and not play, cut him and then go sign another center. Like, as the Knicks are in the bonus, so Brunson will go to the line. He'll knock in the first. Yeah, Sean, that was the play I was talking about. Towns kind of went away from the block. Shamet was like, bro, post up on the block. I'll feed you. I'm serious, because what happens in a playoff series if Mitchell Robinson gets hurt? We're going to have to rely on Ariel Huck Porty? I'm not saying there's some great free agents out there, but try something. Knicks cut it to 5 after Brunson knocks it a pair from the stripe. Jalen Williams, top of the key. Defended by Huck Porty. Gets it to McCain. They play a 2-man game. Diawara trails him. Kicks it out to Williams. Swing to Holmgren for 3. That's off. That's got to be a foul. Brunson knocked to the ground. SGA would have been called for. There would have been a flagrant called on the Knicks if that was SGA. Shamet into the lane. Rise. Lays it up and in. Landry Shamet reaching into the freaking depths of hell and pulled the Knicks out. As Huck Porty kicked that one. What a quarter for Landry Shamet. 11 points.
44 is in the chat, man. Shamet has been the offense for the Knicks in this third quarter.
Come on. Landry Shamet playing a hell of a game. 11 of the 13 in the quarter. Williams, top of the key, swings to Wiggins. He'll drive on Diawara, spin move, bank shot, no good! Rebound by Brunson. Here come the Knicks. Brunson has room. Guarded by Wiggins. Right wing three. Good! We're knotted up at 72. Welcome to the ball game, Jalen Brunson. 7-0 run. As the ball will go out of bounds off OKC. Landry Shamet. Give me some 44s in the chat.
Unreal stuff from Shamet. There's been more than a few times this season when the Knicks have needed a spark, and Shamet has been the one to provide at both ends of the floor. Tough, hard-nosed defense, and more offensive game than I ever expected to see from him. Off the dribble, creating, knocking down timely threes in past games. Not in this game. He's been aggressive. He beat OKC off the dribble there. 11 points in this quarter, carrying the Knicks, breathing some life into this team, and we got a tie game, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. See how Landry Shamet plays around like in the starting lineup, and you have to wonder, like, do you try something else in the starting five you have? Mm-hmm. He brings a pace to the team, even in the half court.
Like, he just does things quickly. When he catches, he shoots it quickly. He makes quick decisions, goes and dribbles quickly. When you have that kind of clunky half-court offense going, which we saw from the Knicks tonight, he's able to you don't watch him and think necessarily he's going to be a facilitator, a guy who can create offense, but with his quick decision-making, he's able to get that quick first step and get to the rim or set things up for teammates as well. A hell of a job by Shamet so far.
Yeah, keep that same energy, Preston. Exactly. Exactly. I know Jay Davis wasn't talking to me, but like it's the weirdest thing in the world to me. Bro, you're sad when your team is down, and then you're happy when your team is winning? What's wrong with you?
Clickbait.
Clickbait, exactly. Clickbait. Title, Giants should trade Russell Wilson. This is clickbait.
Dude, do you know how good he is? Super Bowl champ.
So good, he got benched one game after that.
Shout out to you guys, man. If you want the Knicks to keep going on and winning this game, sub for Knicks Dubs. Hit that sub button. We got 1,500 people in the building. You're a diehard Knicks fan. Hit that subscribe button. Run that number up. You want the Knicks to go and win this game, lock us in. Best Knicks community on YouTube. Watch parties for every single game. Videos every single day.
Keep that same energy, bro.
And short-form content as well. Let's go.
Keep that same energy.
Yep. Was that Arnold? You watching? Can we get is that shirt? Keep that same energy.
Ridiculous, man.
We'll get Billy. Billy, get on it. Start making it.
It's not a comeback until you take the lead, though. I've seen enough fake comebacks in my life to know that.
Yep. Knicks are, as good as they are at comebacks, they're also good at fake comebacks.
The greatest at fake comebacks, some would say. Let's go. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. We got 1,500 people in the building. Let's go. All right, now, I got bread on this game. Let's lock in. Keep that same energy, bro. Keep that same energy. Come on. Keep playing with pace. Keep playing with pace.
Close the quarter. Finish the quarter well. Go into the fourth quarter with a lead. Don't force yourself into a fourth quarter comeback.
Brunson off the screen. Guarded by Wallace. Here comes Shamet. Yeah, he picked his dribble up. He shouldn't have. He'll swing to Diawara and get it right back. 7 on the shot clock. Brunson to Diawara on the block. That's a foul! No call. Turnover. Wallace out and running. He'll get it to McCain in the corner. He'll drive to the baseline and then end up on the right wing. OKC will reset here. Jalen Williams, top of the key. Gets it to McCain. McCain to Williams. 3 ball. Got it. That's tough. Brunson gets a screen from Huckporty. They double him. He swings to Bridges. Now to Diawara in the corner. He'll drive on Holmgren. Passes out of his shot. Shamet has it with 5. He'll find Diawara on the roll. Extra pass, batted out of bounds. There will be 3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Diawara's active on the offensive end. You could tell he's still just like one more step away from always making that right decision, making that right pass, or knowing when to shoot the ball.
Playing off the bounce is that next level.
Yeah, I like his activity level, though. He's rolling off screens. He's cutting to the basket. He's setting screens. He's never standing still, which is a good thing.
Knicks will have 2.5 seconds to shoot here. Shamet will throw it in from the corner right in front of the Knicks bench. Shamet gets it to Brunson. Brunson's going to have to fire. He does. Got it! Jalen Brunson! 13 points on the night for the captain. 11 coming in the third. SGA raised his arms up, so he got a foul. Like, he doesn't play basketball.
It's a different game. What a shot from Brunson.
SGA is the worst thing to happen to the NBA, man. It's a bad brand of basketball.
And like you could argue, he is kind of just the poster boy for everything that's wrong with the way the game's being played across the NBA right now. And a lot of teams are trying to copy the Thunder. They're good. They win games, but.
And they will switch the foul. It'll be Jalen Williams going to the line for 2. He'll knock in the first. Seven foot, 270 pounds, Jalen Williams flopping. I hate the Thunder, man. I just do. I hate them. Hate everything that they're about. I hate them. Yeah, I don't know, Seth. It's not fun to watch them. Are they the first NBA champions that aren't fun to watch play the sport? He'll knock in both. Knicks down by 2. 92 seconds left in the third quarter. Brunson will bring it up. Met by Wallace. Get a screen from Shamet. He's got McCain on him. Now Wallace switches back. Brunson into the lane. Pull-up jumper. No good. I don't like that possession. As Sohan is checked in for the Knicks, he's playing that center spot. The Knicks will double SGA. Pass intercepted by Anunoby. Nobody to beat. He'll rise. Throws it down. We're tied back up at 77. OG Anunoby looked like Ed Reed. Flies out of nowhere, intercepts that one, and goes coast to coast. SGA has the switch, guarded by Shamet. Drives, doubled. Anunoby has it. Ball on the ground. Now Sohan does, and it's going to be a jump ball. I think it's going to be Jeremy Sohan and SGA.
Let's go. Shout out to Sohan, man. Getting in the game, first thing he does, dive on the floor for a loose ball, making the most of his limited opportunities. And OG slamming it home to tie this game up.
No, there's no reason for Huckporty to play. Like, you could play Sohan at the 5.
Yeah, he can dribble handoff. That's what Huckporty does on offense.
It'll be Sohan and SGA. You got to win this jump ball. And Sohan taps it to Shamet. Ball in the hands of Jalen Brunson. He'll cross half court with 40 seconds left. Has a step, kicks, OG in the corner. He'll drive, swings to Bridges. Bridges into the lane, fade away. Not even close. OG should have thrown that down. I thought he could have rose up.
Didn't look at the hoop.
8-second difference here as SGA drives into the lane, passes out of the shot. McCain for 3, no good. Got a rebound, they do. OG has it. Shot clock turned off. Knicks will hold for the final. Good look. The Knicks are up by 10 in the quarter. The Garden crowd is on their feet. Brunson is doubled. He'll kick it into the corner. Bridges for three. Good! As the Knicks go to the fourth quarter, up by 3. Wait, did they call a foul? No, they didn't. Knicks up 3. Let's go. Is that the first crowd pop shot Mikal Bridges has ever hit at MSG?
It's about damn time, man. We're headed to the fourth quarter. Knicks up 3. Get those 4s in the comment section. I want to see the comment section flooded with 4s. Spam it. Let me know. Grade the Knicks if you want. And get those LGKs as well, because let's go Knicks. Huge third quarter for them. They put themselves in a position to win this game by going into the fourth quarter with a lead. Let me know, Knicks fans. Let's go.
Come on. How about Andrew Shaman in that quarter, man?
Yeah, the X factor, 100%.
Has to come off the bench early due to Josh Hart getting hurt. I said it would probably be the best thing that happened in the Knicks tonight that Josh Hart doesn't play anymore.
Hey, keep that same energy.
Yeah, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Come on, man. Dump it. Says I'm rich if the Knicks win. If they do win, just let me hold $1. Just $1.
Keep those 4s coming. Keep those LGKs coming. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, sub for Knicks Dubs, man. They are rolling right now. They're a plus 13 in that third quarter, headed to the fourth with a 3-point lead. Let's go. We're 25 subs away from 85,600. We got 1,700 people watching and rocking with us here. Hit that sub button if you haven't yet. Let's go.
If you're keeping that same energy, give me some LGKs in the chat. Oh, Dominican, I love Josh Hart. I love Josh Hart. I think everybody that watches this channel knows I love Josh Hart. But if he's playing bad, I'm going to say he's playing bad.
I think Josh Hart would say it too. If he's not what's best for the team right now, that's fine. He's a team player. He's shown it before. And, I think Josh Hart wants to win more than anything. So they're really showing a Jalen Brown dunk highlight with Celtics down 20 to the Hornets. Unbelievable. Let's go.
Come on. We love Josh Hart. But it doesn't. Josh Hart would tell you he wasn't playing good.
Got to hold
he was
everyone
hurting
accountable.
the team.
For one last time, I'll tell you about this deal we have going on, this New York Knicks hat. Get $20 off it right now. It was $47, now $25. Chatsports.com/Knicks hat sale. Put that in the comment section. It's in the description of this video as well. Couple looks at it here. Adjustable snapback hat. Pretty sweet deal. Almost 50% off. Don't miss out. Let's go Knicks. Shout out to Bridges, man. That was a big shot. He knocked it down, gives the Knicks the 3, gets the crowd into it going into the fourth quarter. See if the Knicks can capitalize on this early fourth quarter here. And
why is he still wearing that? No one else.
What kind of material? It must be the golden material or something that is so comfortable. So let's go. Let's see the Knicks go on a run early in this fourth quarter. We know we got Jalen Brunson if it gets to clutch time, but let's not even need to send out the bat signal for Jalen Brunson tonight. And shout out to everyone, man. 17 subs away. Let's hit 85,600. Let's go Knicks.
Knicks score 40 points in the third quarter. They scored 40 points in the first 2 quarters. Josh Hart back in the game. Wiggins drives, kicks. Isaiah Joe 3. Missed it. Got a rebound. Towns will grab it. Hart is hurt. Go sit down, man. It's okay. It's okay. Bridges on the right side to handle. He'll swing to Hart. The Knicks have the starting 5 in the game. Hart, top of the key. Dribble handoff to Brunson. Going to set him a screen. Brings Dort into the action. Brunson picks up his dribble 30 feet from the basket. Gets it to Towns. Towns is going to have to fire. Doesn't know. Turnover.
Didn't get it off.
First possession. Get this starting 5 off the floor.
I don't think I've seen them. We've seen them start a fourth quarter together all season. Normally, you see Brunson sit at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
I just don't need to see it anymore. I just don't. Creed, what up, man? Holmgren in the corner. Poked away by OG. Gets it back. Foul line, Jay. Good. I love this team. I'll be at the Laker game Sunday. If anybody's going, hit him up. Creed's going to the game. Have fun, brother. Good to see you, man. Brunson, top of the key. Gets the screen from Towns. Towns now to OG. Brunson to OG. Now a handoff to Brunson. Guarded by Kenrich Williams. Into the lane. Brunson fouled. Going to the line for a pair.
I mean, that's a good decision there by Brunson. You get Kenrich Williams on you. You got to go ahead and take advantage of that matchup. He's able to draw the foul. And the Thunder complaining about a foul call. Shocker there. They should really go back and watch a film and realize they shouldn't complain about the refs.
Back-to-back 10 assist games for Jalen Brunson. He misses a free throw. Bruh. I've never seen a good percentage free throw shooter miss more free throws in my life.
And they always seem like they're at crucial times in the game as well.
Second free throw from Brunson is good.
Shout out to Jay Liv, says these are the games that are really cool to watch on the stretch of the season. The playoffs, edge of the seat, every minute counts, every stop, every rebound, everything matters. Love it.
100% agree, my man. 100% agree. Williams playing off the bounce. He'll fire a three. Air ball. Got to box out. The Knicks do. Grabbed by Josh Hart. He'll look to push. Now he hands it off to Brunson. Brunson finds Towns on the roll. Lays it up and in. Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks up 4. Come on. Williams. Pass to Joe. Layup. Fouled by Josh Hart. I'd really like to see Diawara in the game instead of Josh Hart right now. Great feed by Brunson. Good finish by Towns. Kind of using that off arm to shield away Kenrich Williams. It's good stuff. As Joe knocks in the free throw. Ty Dubs. What up, baby? What up, Knicks fam? Let's effing go at work.
Ty Dubs.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Ty Dubs. Thank you for being here, brother.
And Creed from before didn't get you.
Creed.
Let's go. Shout out to Dubs. Shout out to Creed. We got a bunch of legends in the building. 1,800 people watching. If you're not subscribed, hit that sub button. Brunson doubled. Swings to Hart. Hart dribble hand off to Bridges. Gets to the elbow. Kicks it out. Shamit 3. No good. Holmgren. Swinging to Wiggins. Wiggins off the screen. Has Hart on him. They're going to post up Holmgren, who's guarded by Brunson. A step inside the three-point line. I'm fine with this. Holmgren, fall away 2. Got it. Tough bucket. Tough bucket. What up, Joey Jersey? That's my guy. 83-83. Brunson off the Hart screen. Has space versus Williams. Shaking him to sleep. Step back 3. Air ball. Get Josh Hart out of the game, man. Every time he's played, the Knicks have not been able to score. 83-83. Holmgren, wide open 3. Too strong. Rebound. That should have been out of bounds and went over the backboard. It should have been out of bounds and went over the backboard.
For a guy who was so tough and physical, Lou Dort sure went down pretty easy on that one. Let's go. Get a stop here. Oh,
another foul on the Knicks.
I was about to say good fight by Shamit, not letting Holmgren catch it easy in the post, giving up a lot of size there. Trying to post up Holmgren against Shamet.
When Josh Hart has been on the floor tonight, the Knicks have an offensive rating of 78.6. It's not your night. It's not your matchup. Why are you in the game playing through injury?
Stubborn. It's stubborn.
Holmgren to Williams for three. Got it. Karl Anthony Towns guarding nobody. Knicks have squandered their early fourth quarter lead. They've also scored 3 points in 4+ minutes of this quarter. And this Thunder on a 7-0 run. Basketball's not a hard game, man. Alvarado trying to create, nowhere to go. Gets it to Bridges. He'll drive, rise, lost it. Oh, they called a foul. Wow. It's a very easy substitution here. Josh Hart out, Mo Diawara in. Josh Hart out, Mo Diawara in.
We've seen what's worked in this game. It's not like Diawara has played too many minutes where you got to get him a rest. He has not played a lot.
To put into perspective, when Mo Diawara has played tonight, the Knicks have an offensive rating of 103.8.
I don't know. I want to give the benefit of the doubt to Mike Brown because he has pushed the right buttons a lot of the time in the fourth quarter this season, but it's getting hard to keep doing that when you just see it not working. Bridges hits the first 2-point game.
As Josh Hart will sub out. Look, I love Josh Hart. It's not your night, man. You're hurt, and
give him some threes, man. He's trying to fight.
It's not a good matchup, man. You're just some nights you don't have it, and letting him play in the fourth quarter might have costed you this game. As Bridges, I think, just missed both free throws.
Made the first.
Keeping Josh Hart in this game in the fourth quarter is a reason you may have lost it, as Towns is called for a goaltend.
All right, let's go. Punch back, Knicks.
Josh Hart was a -5 to start that fourth quarter. Played like 2 minutes. Bridges, top of the key. Drive, kick, Alvarado in the corner. He'll hand it back off to Bridges. He'll be guarded by Dort. 3 seconds, going to have to fire. Not even going to get a shot off. Doesn't even know it. Wow, they say he did. He missed it. Rebound by Towns. He'll kick it out to Shamet. Plenty of time. Relax. Shamet to Alvarado. He'll drive. Right hand layup up and in. Jose Alvarado. How about Karl Anthony Towns keeping the possession alive? Cat has been unreal tonight. SGA guarded by Shamet. Driving into the lane, flopping, getting a call.
Seven offensive rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns. A lot of them leading directly to Knick points. He's played physical tonight like we asked him to before the games against a team like this where he has the size advantage. He's made a big impact and helps the Knicks get one bucket closer there.
Alvarado subs out. It's Brunson, Anunoby, Bridges, Shamet, and Towns. So it's a starting 5, but Shamet in for Hart. SGA to Joe, to Wiggins. Wide open. Got it. Stupid-ass double team. Stupid-ass double team. You double team and you give them wide open threes. It's not a hard league. It's not hard. Brunson guarded by Kenrich Williams. Trying to post up Towns. Just throw it! Gets it to OG at the elbow. Driving on SGA. Misses the layup. OG missing the layup.
You want to beat the NBA champions, you got to hit open layups.
SGA driving on Shamet into the lane. Layup up. Missed it. They didn't call a whistle. Oh, my gosh. They didn't call a foul. Brunson driving on Dort. Fine. Oh, I thought he had the pass. Didn't take it. Brings him out to the three-point line. Drives into traffic. Bumped as he misses the layup. Rebound by Towns, and he misses the putback. And then Dort falls to the ground.
Towns tried to get cute with the tip in there after Brunson again misses the open layup. Multiple open missed layups from the Knicks this quarter. You're trying to beat a good team. You cannot miss those easy opportunities. You have to be on the top of your game, minimizing those mistakes, doing everything right. The margin for error shrinks when you play a championship caliber basketball team, and the Knicks are blowing their opportunities here in this fourth quarter.
Knicks have scored 6 points this quarter.
Not good. Not good.
Mike Brown screwed you in the first part of this fourth quarter. Screwed you.
It's just like you could carry that across any sport. Like, you want to beat it, and I don't even say that like the Thunder are better than the Knicks. I think they're in the same ballpark, but you want to be a high-level good team. You have to do everything right, do all the little things, and making open layups is not a little thing. That is a big thing. And like, you miss back-to-back there, this would be a one-point game. You hit both of those. Shout out to you guys, man. You want the Knicks to come back and win this game. Still a lot of time left. We've seen them do it before. Hit that sub button. Sub for Knicks Dubs. We are 4 subs away from 85,600. Help us reach our goal and get some Knicks wins. Don't jinx it. Let's go.
Not going to act like I know more about basketball than Mike Brown or that I am a better coach than Mike Brown. But if you lose this game, it will be because you started Josh Hart to start the fourth quarter. Your offense was flowing. Your offense had groove. Your offense had pace. It had confidence. You put Josh Hart in this game, and then the offense is stalled out. The offense is now stagnant. The offense now has no continuity. It now has no rhythm. It has no pace. And you've scored 6 points in 6 minutes. You couldn't have put Mo Diawara in to start the fourth quarter? Who would have thought the starting 5 blows the lead in the fourth quarter to start?
After they were down 17-10, 5 minutes.
How do you think that lineup has done tonight?
Minus 10 or more.
Yep, minus 10 in 13 minutes. That's hard to do.
Not good. Let's go. They got to figure out something if they want to come back and win this game.
And now it's save us, Brunson.
Yep, it's every game. And like we said before the game, if you got to within a 5-point game with around 5 minutes left, and that's where we are, that clutch time Brunson, and they kind of fall back on that safety net that is Jalen Brunson. But it's a little more disappointing because the Knicks had the lead and the opportunity to build upon it, and instead they let the Thunder take a 5-point lead. The Knicks once again, and maybe I don't know, there's for some reason they're more comfortable coming from behind, but it makes their lives a hell of a lot harder to try and win this game.
Dort misses the first free throw. Ball don't lie. OKC is in the bonus, so fouls on the Knicks will be free throws for the Thunder the rest of the way. Got 1,900 people in the building. Make sure you are subscribed as Lou Dort knocks in the second free throw. 6-point game. It's what we asked for. Clutch time game, you're essentially there. Brunson gets a screen from Anunoby. Creates no separation. They'll run it again. He'll kick it to him. OG for 3. Good! Big time 3. 3-point game. SGA defended by OG. Shamet pushes Joe to the floor and he flops. Bro, they flop every time.
It's a lifestyle.
All they do is flop.
The greatest. What
They
a
have
shot from
mastered
OG.
how to flop.
Not a lot of room. Rises up confidently, knocks it down. Big shot.
Joe's first free throw, good. Like, I fucking hate them.
Give them. They're good at it. They're good at it. Do it better than anybody.
Knicks back down by 5. Brunson to bring it up. They'll run that OG screen again. Brunson gets it to him. OG to drive. Rise. Layup. Up and in. And one. Count it. Kenrich Williams flops. And finally the refs give the Knicks a call. Feet are clearly moving.
Back-to-back big buckets for OG. Get those 8s going in the comment section. Showing up big down the stretch here for the Knicks as they try and take down the Thunder.
OKC will challenge. His foot is sliding while OG is already gathering and jumping.
It's like, how do they challenge any call? Like, how do you believe the game's not being officiated properly? All the calls that they get. Let's go. Keep those 8s going, man. OG showing up big in the fourth quarter. And if you want the Knicks to come back and win this game, a 3-point game right now as they challenge this call, 5 minutes left. Subscribe to the channel. Sub for Knicks Dubs. Let's go. We crossed over 85,600 subscribers. 2,000 people in the building. Let's get to 85,700. There's got to be 90 diehard Knicks fans, people who hate the way Oklahoma City's playing basketball right now, who want the Knicks to win this game. Hit that sub button. Join the best Knicks community on YouTube. Live watch parties, daily Knicks videos, short form content as well. Lock us in. Don't miss out. Let's go.
Lock us in. Hit that sub button. We'll be live for the game on Friday and live for the game on Sunday. The Thunder have challenged the call. I don't know. I don't think that's a charge. I don't. I think Kenrich is moving his foot as it's sliding over. But the way that the refs officiate Thunder games, it'll probably be a charge on OG Anunoby.
Either way, regardless, bucket stands, bucket doesn't stand, it'll still be a clutch time game for the Knicks. Another one against a high-level opponent. Time for them to lock in and get the W. Let's go.
Still at a timeout.
Looks like they took the points off the board.
As it's been changed to a charge. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I don't understand. His foot is sliding. Has position, but is his foot not sliding?
Yep, still moving in. Yep.
Used to have to be set.
And like his arms are just kind of flailing as well. He's making contact in the lower part of OG's body.
When people say the NBA is unwatchable, they are talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder.
If anything, it could have been a no call and count the bucket. You don't want to give him the foul? Fine. Just no call it.
5-point game. 5:45 left. SGA, top of the key, finds Holmgren. Short shot, missed. Rebound by Towns. Bridges out and running. He'll get into the lane. Lefty layup. No call. He goes flying into the crowd. No call on OKC. SGA, drive, kick, Dort, corner three. Missed it. Rebound by Towns. Brunson to Shamet. Brunson gets knocked to the ground. No call. Shamet drives on SGA. Misses the layup. Man, if this game was officiated the same way, I think this score would look a lot different. SGA off the screen, guarded by Towns, dribbles around him, kicks it to Holmgren, one more to Dort. Dort blows by Shamet, throws it up off the glass, turnover, offensive foul!
Shout out to the captain drawing an offensive foul. Get those 11s and then give me an LGK. Knicks had the ball with a chance to make this a one-possession game as we go under 5 minutes. Clutch time, Jalen Brunson time, and he starts it off not with a bucket, but a charge. That's how you take a charge.
Brunson to bring it up, guarded by Wallace. Gets a screen from Anunoby. Swings it to Emoji, drives on Holmgren, throws it down! Watch your head top, Chet! OG poster! 3-point game! SGA off the screen, drives on Towns, kicks it out, Dort for three, missed it, got a board, they do! Knicks have it! 4:15 left. Ball in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Gets a screen from Bridges on that right wing. He's doubled, swings to Bridges, drive, pull up midi. Missed it. Out of bounds off OKC. Knicks ball on the baseline. Karl Anthony Towns, the extra effort, keeps the possession alive. I begged OG to take it to the chest of Chet. The entire first half, he finally does. As now OKC is going to challenge this.
No, it didn't go our way. Can't be right. Can't be right. How could it possibly be right? Let's go, man. If that OG dunk fired you up, subscribe to the channel, man. There's nothing else. If you don't love that, you don't love New York Knicks basketball. Aggressive move, slams it on the head of Chet Holmgren, gets the Knicks back in this game. Hopefully they can retain possession after this challenge and tie it or make it a one-point game. Kingster, yeah, if they get the challenge right, they get another chance to use it. That was their first challenge of the game. They got it right. They got another chance to use it. So that's how they challenge again.
I've never seen a team get more like 50-50
calls.
Yeah.
Let's go. Get LGKs going in the chat, man. Got to get this. Knicks trying to get a comeback win against the Oklahoma City Thunder. As they continue to review this out of bounds call. Not a bad look by Bridges, man. Just can't knock it down. Good hustle by Towns, though, on the glass.
That's off Dort, man. Off the guy wearing a white sleeve. They're now saying the NBA ESPN broadcast is saying it might be a flagrant on Karl Anthony Towns because as he goes for the rebound, he comes in contact with Lou Dort's head.
Oh, my God. That is quite literally the definition of a basketball play, going for the rebound.
Yep. OKC wins the challenge, and it's a foul on Towns.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Get those BSs going in the chat. It's just unbelievable.
I've never
seen anything like it. There's just...
I've never seen a team officiated like this in my life. Dort at the line. Connects on the first. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Goes back to the first quarter when SGA should have had 3 fouls.
Yep, every play matters. Every play counts.
Knicks down by 5. 4 minutes to go. And it sucks that we're going to continue to watch. It's bullshit. Brunson off the screen. Guarded by Wallace. Drive. Spin move. Gets to the baseline. Pull up. Left it short. Towns. Rebound. Grabbed it. Kicks it out. Bridges swings. OG swings. Shaman in the corner. Plenty of time. Drives on SGA. He's fouled. Call it! They finally call something on the Thunder.
Here, where's the challenge? Oh, wait, they don't have any more. Thank God. Shaman should go to the line here. Chance to knock down 2 and get those 32s going, man. Karl Anthony Towns, the heart and soul of this Knicks team tonight. An animal on the offensive boards.
Shaman misses the first. That's why you're going to lose this game. You're shooting like 65% from the free throw line. Can't make free throws. Knocks in the second. Up to 70 on the night. Not good enough. Not good enough. SGA, defended by Anunoby, gets the screen. Towns has to switch on to him. He'll kick it into the corner to Holmgren. Good closeout by Bridges. Forced him to put it on the deck, and he knocks in a pull-up jumper over Towns. Lead back to 6. The refs took this one from the Knicks, man. Brunson off the bounce. Into the lane. Kicks to OG. Corner 3. Nope. Rebound by OKC. This one's slipping now. SGA, drive, flops, foul.
You saw it happening in real time. He starts going to the ground before he even throws the ball up, just throws up a prayer, and the refs, seeing him on the ground, immediately have to blow the whistle because why else would he be on the ground? Yeah, chuck and pray. Chuck and pray.
As Towns is fouled out. They're going to go with Josh Hart. I'd go with Mohamed Diawara.
I mean,
This will knock in the free throw, and they're now up by 7. Knocks in another. Brunson off the Hart screen. Attacks Chet in the lane. And lost it. Turnover. Yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, man. Knicks couldn't overcome the refs. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it tonight. Chet, corner 3, the dagger. Missed it. Rebound by Hart. He'll bring it up into the front court. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson's going to have to start making some buckets. And he'll pass, and it's knocked out of bounds by Holmgren.
like, the Knicks could have did a lot of things better, but the refs had an impact on the outcome of this game with multiple calls that were swing plays back and forth throughout the course of the game.
You scored 12 points in the quarter, too, to be fair.
Yeah, and there's things they could have did as well.
Yeah. Brunson, step-back jumper, passes out of it to Hart, and he lays it up and in. 6-point game. You need stops. Can't afford to trade buckets. SGA, who's he going to try to foul bait on? He'll kick to Joe for 3. Missed it. Rebound by Hart. He'll look to play with some pace. Hands it off to Brunson. Guarded by Wallace on the right wing. Puts it on the deck. Gets into the lane. Floater. Missed. Hart. Rebound. Fouled. Come on, Jalen. Come on, man.
Hustle by Hart, drawing the foul there. Give me some threes for Josh Hart, obviously fighting through some back pain. You see him grimacing out on the court, trying to lay it all out on the line for the Knicks here in this fourth quarter.
.101 seconds left. Knicks down by 6. Brunson to throw it in. He'll find Bridges. Bridges right back to Brunson. He'll run off a Hart screen. Guarded by Holmgren. Gets into the lane. Finds Hart on the roll. Almost turned it over. Goes up with it. Fouled. Hart to the line for 2. Do the Thunder get 3 challenges?
That's it. I mean, that's. I'm surprised they're not lobbying for another one because the refs do everything they ask. So. Gotta knock these down.
Come on, Hart. Makes the first. Cuts it to 5.
The Garden is completely silent for these free throws.
Chance to cut it to 4 with this free throw. Got it. Big free throws from Josh Hart. Give me some threes in the chat. 4-point game. Gonna need a stop. Anunoby picking up SGA. He'll drive, stop, step back 3. Got it. Wow. 7-point game. Brunson. He'll had a 3, didn't take it. Passes inside to Hart, lays it up and in. Quick bucket. Down by 5. Gonna need a stop here. You're not gonna stop here. It's over. SGA to Wallace. You don't have to foul. SGA has it. The Knicks double to get it out of his hands. Dort in the corner. Drives on Hart. Kicks it out. Stolen. Offensive foul. Jalen Brunson draws another foul. Lou Dort is fouled out.
Get those 11s. Shout out JB laying it on the line, not giving up, and get me an LGK. Knicks have a chance to cut this to 1 possession here with 51 seconds left. Man, he takes a beating every game taking those charges. Let's go. You want the Knicks to come back in this game. Sub for Knicks dubs. Let's get to 85,700. Don't jinx it. They got a chance here. 5 points, 50 seconds. Can be done.
Got to get a quick bucket here. Bridges throws it into Brunson. He'll cross half court with 47 seconds left. He'll come off an OG screen. Guarded by Alexander. Brunson, crossover at the elbow. Spinning jumper. Got it! 103-100. Come on. Defense. Let's go. SGA swings to Wiggins. He'll be defended by Hart. 10 on the shot clock. SGA has it. OG, sit in that chair. The Knicks send a double. Chet in the corner has it. 5 seconds left. Defended by Shamet. Into the lane. Short jumper. Missed. Rebound by Hart. Up ahead to Brunson. 13, 12. 10 seconds. Knicks got to get a 3. Brunson off the Hart screen. Rejects it. Lost it. Out of bounds. 6 seconds left. Take a timeout. How do you not take a timeout right after the rebound?
Now they can foul and get into this game again where it's just.
Well, then Brunson needed to shoot the ball way early.
Yeah, you can't. What they just did was the worst possible outcome. Just waiting, and now you give them a chance to realize, oh shoot, we can foul, and we can let them not get a three. I was surprised they didn't foul earlier and try and not let them get the three. They gave them a chance to get one up. So let's go. You believe in the Knicks. You want them to win this game. Get an LGK in the chat. Not over yet. Down 3 with 6 seconds left, but they're going to have to get creative with this timeout play. Mike Brown, time to earn that paycheck. Draw up a three. Don't give them a chance to foul. Get a quick look, and let's go.
Like, it wasn't a great look, but, like, let it go, man.
I mean, that's it. He should have been like, holy cow, they're not fouling me. They're giving me a chance to get it up.
Anyway, you go for a quick 2 or no?
Maybe you have, like, one option off the inbounds play that's got like designed for a 2. Yeah, but, like.
I mean, 6 seconds. You score in a second and a half, you foul, then you call
a
timeout.
They do have a timeout left, but
then you have 2 seconds, and then it's gonna have to be a catch and shoot 3 here anyways, or they're gonna foul anyways.
I'd try and get a 3, but we'll see.
I agree. Hart to throw it in. He gets to Brunson, corner 3! Missed it. Bridges taps it out. OG 3, good if it goes! Missed it. Fuck!
2 good looks, man. 2 good looks.
OG has to make that shot, man. You got me twice.
Brunson. Brunson gets the better look. In my opinion.
Couldn't have asked for a better look.
Credit to Mikal Bridges fighting for that rebound, keeping it alive, tapping it out to OG. Looks like they had Wallace on Brunson. Anunoby was a screener for him, and Wallace was more looking to defend Anunoby going towards the rim. Allows Brunson to slip in the corner, get open, and get off a hell of a look that just bounced off a back rim, tipped out to OG. He's got to turn and fire quick. I get it. It's not exactly a comfortable look, but wide open from the top of the key, and he was just short. Yeah, Mads says missed foul shots. That's it. Came down to 3 points. That's a huge impact.
You make one more free throw, you don't have to hunt a 3 there. It's a tough loss. It's a tough loss. You know, I know the refs. Everyone's going to talk about the refs. I'm going to blame the refs. I think the 5 that you started the fourth quarter with really hurt you. You scored 12 points. In the first 8 minutes of the fourth quarter, you squandered what? They
had the lead.
Yep, you were up 83-79 with 10:24 left in the fourth.
Knicks could have done more, and that's it. That was a great point about the free throws from the chat. Like, if you want to spin this positively, like the glass half full look is that you really did not play anywhere close to your best game and probably still should have beaten OKC. So, yeah, they're missing Jalen Williams, but we're missing Mitch. We're missing Deuce, some key guys for us as well. I don't really want to hear that the Knicks can't compete with the top teams in the league because Oklahoma City is arguably the top team in the league, and Knicks just proved they should have beaten them. They've beaten up on the Spurs. So, like, definitely some things the Knicks can learn from this game, I think. And you don't get that kind of level of intensity and type of game every night in the regular season in the NBA. So, a good test for the Knicks. They come up short. Hopefully they learn from it.
Oh, man.
Wanted it, though. I wanted it.
I don't know what stay centered means, brother. Yeah, the fact that they overturned that charge on OG Anunoby.
Yeah, that's a point. Then you don't have to hunt a three.
They call that foul on Landry Shamet where Isaiah Joe flops.
You leave 6 points at the line. I mean, you play far from your best game. 10 of 35 from three. Do a hell of a job on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns is a big part of that. 12 offensive rebounds. But it's definitely some room for improvement for the Knicks, and hopefully they learn from things they didn't do well in this game. And, like, credit to them for not giving up either. It would have been easy to mail it in. Like, with 2 minutes left, they fought, and they made the Thunder sweat a little bit at the end of that game when they probably thought they had it wrapped up. So, what you asked for before the game. Tough fight towards the end. At least show something. They didn't show some things, but they showed some fight, some toughness, and I think it's like clear what they need to improve as well.
You scored 20 points in 3 quarters. 20 points in the first quarter, 20 points in the second quarter, 20 points in the fourth quarter. Or 23 in the first, 17 in the second, 20 in the third. So in quarters 1, 2, and 4, you score 60 points. Not good enough. Not good enough.
I mean, I'm now even thinking back to a couple open missed layups from the Knicks too. Like the margin for error is
how many fast breaks did they blow?
Like slow. So it shrinks against as the caliber of your opponent goes up, and you just can't afford to make mistakes like that. You just can't. You could do that, and you can beat some of these teams the Knicks have been beating, but you want to beat Oklahoma City, defending champs.
I think it is fair, and I think in context should be added. Their second best player didn't play.
Correct.
Yeah. Not like speaking to you, but I'm not going to get morally like victory happy over like I don't know.
I mean, you got to play with who's out there. Like, I agree. There's another gear they can probably go to, but
just like they hung with the best. Well, not really. Their second best player didn't play. I get it in theory. Those are the NBA champions, but like showed they can beat them. It's a game they can build on. Yeah, I'm just not really a moral victory guy. I know some people are, and that's totally okay. I'm going to focus more on the things the Knicks could have done better than feeling good about how they almost won. That's just how I'm going to look at it. I get what everyone's saying that agrees with this, but I'm not saying it's the wrong way to think. It's just I don't really operate like that.
No, there's a lot there. The Knicks there's a lot they did wrong. A lot they could have done better. Left points on the line, open layups. I mean, even Mike Brown can learn from this. We scrapped the Ariel Hukporti minutes against some of the top teams in the league. He clearly was not the answer when Towns had to come out of the game. They used OG as a small ball 5 at times. They used Sohan for the end of that third quarter and had some good defensive possessions. Like, Mike Brown can learn from this too, maybe to abandon some of those lineups that aren't working against Oklahoma City. It's the first time they matched up against him this season. He had things that he wanted to try and things that didn't work. It's just sucks. Sucks. And, like, how many minutes did Diawara play? You have the thing up?
He played 13.
I mean, we need to probably bump that up to 20 or more, I would think. Like, you can't find 5 more minutes for Muhammad Diawara.
On the night, he's 3 of 4 from 3.
Yeah. Like, he's done nothing but have positive impacts when he's out there. I don't know who you take it from, but you find him 5 more minutes at least.
First 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Probably didn't need to be Josh Hart. I thought Hart gave you some good minutes down the stretch.
Yeah, he, like, credit to him not getting out of it, like coming in, showing up when they needed him. The Knicks as a team kept fighting. Some big buckets, knocked down those free throws. Like those are good. Like, regardless of OKC being at full strength, like, the environment and the intensity of the game is, like, good. Like, you're not getting that kind of – it had a playoff feel to it, and you don't get that every night in the regular season. So, like, it's another just test for this team to go through. I'm not trying to say, like, take a moral victory from it, but just to get those playoff-level reps. Only going to make you better.
I agree with that. Rob Hernandez said it's not about moral victories. It's putting things in the correct perspective. We didn't win, but it's encouraging to play that bad, missing your best rim protector and still only lose by 3. Yeah, both teams are missing players. One is missing their second best player and maybe one of their best bench pieces, and A.J. Mitchell. Knicks are missing Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride. I don't know. I'm always more pessimistic and glass half empty. Like, you lost 3 of the 4 quarters. You lost the fourth quarter by 6. You lost the second quarter by 8. You lost the first quarter by 2.
Yeah. Knicks have kind of
dominated them in the third.
They've been a tidal wave team. Like, they have these heavy runs where they like, that's kind of just been their MO all season. And it's frustrating because, like, when they play at that high a level, it's like, why can't they just play that way more consistently? Yes, basketball is a game of runs, but to your point, like, you play so well in one quarter and then you lose the other 3. They just get into that habit of digging themselves a hole and then coming out of it. J-Liv back again. You want to be the last team standing. They learned what they need to do better. It's a stone they can build on and use as a springboard to win bigger games.
Yep. I mean, that's more how I think about it. Not, and I'm not speaking for you. It's not, oh, we almost won. Like, I think the thing to look about it more so is, like, is what we have to do to win.
Yeah, I think that's how you should look at when we call it a measuring stick game. You see where you're at and what you need to do better and what you did well and what worked and what didn't work, and like, and learn and hopefully learn from the things that didn't work. Mike Brown, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, every guy up and down that roster. And, like, learn what Learn what the Thunder are trying to do. Like, don't let them manipulate the game and manipulate the officials the way they're trying to do it. Like, see what they're doing, learn it, and try and just minimize that aspect of it. Excuse me.
All right, Mason, what up, my man? I know it's a 48-minute game, and one play doesn't win or lose you games. But that charge call with the momentum we had, I think, yeah, that was a big moment in this one. I still don't think that that's a charge. If anything, I think it's a no call. We watched the replay. I thought Kenrich Williams' foot was still moving. Do you have to be fully set to take charges in the NBA anymore? I don't know the rules at this point. Because at one point you had to be fully set and stationary. And now the term that everyone uses, he was in position, whatever that means. You could be in position, but that right foot can still be sliding, I guess.
I don't know. One of the most subjective calls in basketball, and I certainly didn't think it was enough to change the call. Talk about like clear and obvious when they have those challenge calls to make the change. It didn't seem like it was clearly the wrong call there. Yet they make the change from the way it was called on the floor. So appreciate the support, Mason. Shout out to you.
All right. A heartbreaking loss for the New York Knicks as they fall 103-100 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm going to tell you why the New York Knicks lost this game, but first I want to hear from you. What is your one-word reaction to the loss? Some people are talking moral victories. Curious. Let me know your one-word reaction to the loss. You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. And I believe the Knicks lost this game for a couple of different reasons. I'll first just come out and say it like this. I know a lot of people are going to blame it on the officiating. Look, I don't think the officials did the Knicks any favors in this one. That one of those final plays where OG Anunoby lays it up and it should have been an and one layup. It gets turned into an offensive foul, and it's essentially like a 5-point swing in that possession. I also thought some of the other calls down the stretch were late, but I thought a bunch of the other calls down the stretch were not great, But at the end of the day, the Knicks had plenty of shots to win this game. Reason number one that I think you lost this one, you started off way too slow. You scored 40 points in the first half. I thought you played too slow of a basketball game. And outside of the third quarter where you scored 40 points, you didn't score more than 23 points in either of the first, second, or fourth quarter. Simply put, you didn't make enough shots. You shot 28.6% from three. Reason number two, you shot 73.9% from the foul line in a game that Mitchell Robinson did not play in. You make one more free throw, that last possession, you don't have to hunt a three. You can go and get a two. Another reason I thought you lost this game is because once again, the starting lineup for the New York Knicks was terrible. In the 13 minutes that Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns played together, they were a -10. And most importantly, that starting lineup started the fourth quarter. And to start the fourth quarter, the Knicks ended up, while that starting five was in the game, were a -5. That comes after the New York Knicks came into the fourth quarter up by 3 points. So you start the fourth quarter up, starting five comes in the game, starting five comes out of the game, and you're down by multiple possessions. I also feel like Mike Brown cost you this ball game, and it was his belief and support in the starting lineup, and most specifically Josh Hart in this one that hurt you. Think about it like this. When Josh Hart was off the floor tonight, the New York Knicks had 128.9 offensive rating, meaning they would have scored 128.9 points per 100 possessions. That's when Josh Hart was off the floor. When Josh Hart was on the floor, they had an offensive rating, of 87.5. To take it a step further, prior to the late buckets that Josh Hart got once they put him back in the game, once Karl Anthony Towns fouled out, Josh Hart had an offensive rating of 78.6 in this game. You scored 40 points in the third quarter. You end the third quarter with that buzzer beater for Mikal Bridges. You have momentum. You have confidence. Offense started to flow. Landry Shamet brought a pace to the game. You finally started to figure something out offensively. And then you put Josh Hart back in the ball game. And the offense could not score. That's tough, man. Like, I think at some point you have to ask the question, do those 5 players playing on the floor at the same time give you the best chance to win? Look, I love Josh Hart. I don't think anyone is going to confuse me for someone that's a Josh Hart hater. I named my dog Hart. I love everything that he does. He plays with heart, all grit, all grind, all the time. Got to have Josh Hart. But tonight was the night that he didn't have it. And it was once again the opposing team's game plan to make Josh Hart beat them on offense. They were doing that ghost coverage on him. The same thing that the San Antonio Spurs did. And that's why the Knicks fell down big in the first quarter against San Antonio. That's why the Knicks fell down big to the Oklahoma City Thunder tonight. If the Knicks cannot figure out a way to consistently get quality looks, more importantly, make shots when Josh Hart is on the floor, teams are going to continue to employ that defensive strategy. Josh, you got to not only make shots, but you got to take shots, man. You are passing up open looks from 3 to get looks for your teammates that are much more challenging. You are in your head. You've always been in your head as a shooter. You know why I know that? Because you are the best 3-point shooter in the NBA this year off the bounce. When you don't think and you just play and you just react, you knock down shots. But something in your brain glitches when you're left open and teams dare you to shoot. It neuters you as an offensive player. It makes you not able to make floaters. He airballed a 6-foot floater in that first quarter. The Knicks have to find a way to be able to beat the coverage that teams are playing against Josh Hart. They've tried different things. They've gotten him involved in the action when it comes to a dribble handoff, a screener. You saw that a little bit in the late portion of the fourth quarter, but it was just a little bit too late. And on top of all those reasons, you lost this game because Jalen Brunson was simply not good enough. SGA outplayed him by a wide margin. And if the Knicks are going to get to the NBA Finals and they have to match up against SGA and OKC, Jalen Brunson has to go toe-to-toe or outplay him. Look, I really appreciate the 15 assists. The sign of a great player is how you impact the game when the shot is not falling. And Jalen Brunson did that tonight. But we can't have Jalen Brunson go 5 of 18. Can't have Jalen Brunson not make shots. That's kind of what it comes down to tonight for me. When Brunson was on the court tonight, the Knicks had a 105 offensive rating. When Jalen Brunson was off the court, they had 118 offensive rating, but only 9.4 minutes when he did not play. So a lot of different reasons that you lost this game. I think Mike Brown's rotation to start the fourth quarter was a major thorn in the side of the Knicks. Josh Hart being in that lineup, missing free throws, missing open threes, and then Jalen Brunson shooting what Jalen Brunson shot, which is shot 3 of 13 from 2. Not going to win many games if Jalen Brunson goes 3 of 13 for 2. Got a couple more thoughts on this one. First of all, I want to let you know that this Knicks hat is on sale over pretty much 50% off. It was $47. Now it is $25. You just got to go to this link, chatsports.com/Knicks hat sale. That's chatsports.com/Knicks hat sale. Tough loss, man. You got 2 quality looks at the end of this ball game. Jalen Brunson couldn't make the shot. Credit to Mikal Bridges keeping that possession alive, tapped it out, and then OG Anunoby just missed an open shot, a shot that he probably feels like he can make at a 90% clip. I mean, let's just roll through the stats here. OG Anunoby, 6 of 17. Was Mikal Bridges 6 of 17 as well? Not going to win many games with Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby combined to go 12 of 34. Pair that on top of Jalen Brunson going 5 of 18. I mean, look, I think you guys know me at this point. I am much more pessimistic than optimistic. I am much more glass half empty than glass half full. In fact, you only lost this game by 3 points, and Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns were almost all 6 of 17. Brunson was 5 of 18. Bridges, Bridges, OG, and Brunson. 6 of 17, 6 of 17, 5 of 18. I'm not going to say that's encouraging, but it puts a little color to the picture. Before we bounce on out of here, I got to give a huge shout out to Karl Anthony Towns, man. One, hell of a game. Hell of an effort. 9 offensive rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns. They tried to put that big man on Josh Hart, or they tried to put him on Mo Diawara, and when a shot went up, Karl Anthony Towns was able to baby the smaller Oklahoma City Thunder and get offensive rebound after offensive rebound after offensive rebound. So major salute to Karl Anthony Towns for his effort. Thought he was very efficient as well. As you could see, 7 of 8. I don't know if it's a him thing. I don't know if it's a Mike Brown thing. I don't know if it's a teammate thing. I need more than 8 shots from Karl Anthony Towns. I need him to shoot more than 0 3-pointers in a night. And a night where the New York Knicks scored 40 points in the first half, they have to find a way to get him the ball. And I almost hate saying that, because when you say they have to get him the ball, that almost sounds like Karl Anthony Towns is just like some scrub out there that just can't go get the ball and demand the ball and post somebody up and put his paw up there and get it. But there has to be a stronger effort to get him the ball. Karl Anthony Towns shot 0 threes tonight. He shot 4 threes against Toronto. He shot 1 3 against San Antonio. He shot 1 3 against Milwaukee. And he shot 1 3 against Cleveland. So 1, 2, 3, 7. And it's 7 3-pointers attempted in his last 5 games. Knicks aren't going to win a championship if Karl Anthony Towns doesn't shoot threes and does not make them. I thought Towns was arguably the best player for the Knicks. But once again, he's his own worst enemy. Fouls out of the game. Knicks need a 3 at the end of the game. Would have been nice to have Towns in the game. Look, I get it. You're playing the Oklahoma City Thunder and the refs. We know how that goes. But you got to find a way to not be in foul trouble. Also, major shout out to Landry Shamet. In that third quarter, when the Knicks offense was dead, Josh Hart had to leave after like the first 90 seconds due to a back injury. Shamet comes in the game. I think he scores 11 points in that third quarter, and the Knicks put up 40 points in that third quarter. So major shout out to him. I thought he made the most of his opportunities. Big shout out to Mohamed Diawara. What, he go 3 more threes tonight, 3 of 4? Like, I know he's a rookie, and I know he turned the ball over twice. I need him playing more than 12 minutes. I do. I need him playing more than 12 minutes. He's too relentless of a shooter and too good of a shooter at this point. I thought Jose Alvarado didn't play that good of a game today. Gonna happen. He's a bench player. Overall, I know some people are going to be like, Marsh, we competed with the champs. We showed them we could hang. And I hear that. I thought the Knicks lost this game more than OKC won it. So I don't know really how that balances into what I'm saying. But on the flip side, no Mitchell Robinson, no Deuce McBride, but also no Jalen Williams for OKC. And he's the second best player on their team. So I don't know. Sucks. Wanted to win that one. I like the way they battled in the fourth quarter. They fought back in it. They made it a game. Would have been nice if Brunson could have hit that shot or OG could have hit that shot. But if you played a better first 46 minutes, you wouldn't have been in that position. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Back at it on Friday. Got to get a win. Then you're back at it on Sunday. Find a way to get back on the left side of that column. Let's go Knicks. Brian says, "What a powerful take, Marsh." I don't know which one you're referring to, or if you're being totally sarcastic. But thanks. I think you want to let me know what take it was. I don't even know if I really had any takes in that video. I don't know. Everybody
I thought the
calls
Josh
everything.
Hart stuff was pretty good. Not shooting the ball.
I don't know, man. How about Isaiah Hartenstein leaving a team in a city that loved him to go to a team and sell his soul for 17 minutes?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did he even? Like,
but he got a
sarcastically, did he play? Like,
he's not. He won't be on their team next year. They'll trade him and he'll go play somewhere else. And
they'll attach first-round picks to him, probably someone to absorb his salary.
I just hope, like in the playoffs, if teams are doing that to the Knicks, and that I mean the ghost coverage against Josh Hart,
Yeah.
instead of trying to crack the code,
Just go.
just try
Stubborn.
something else.
It's like stubborn.
Like, are we going to have Deuce McBride on the sideline in the playoffs if he's healthy, watching Josh Hart shoot brick after brick after brick, and watch the Knicks play 4-on-5 on offense, and then in reality it's more like 3-on-3 because they're double teaming Jalen Brunson?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I thought, like, obviously, like, there's the dribble handoff option, which they've gone to. I thought, like, using Hart kind of in that short corner, like, on the block, they should. There was at least one time I remember they got a bucket off it. They drove, they dished it to him, he finished. Like, that's something they should have looked at more. But, yes, I agree. Like, something's not working. Like, at a certain point, just admit defeat with that lineup. That lineup does not favor you. Try something else. Stop trying to – you're just banging your head against the wall when it's just not working. Like, you saw it literally the game before against San Antonio – or 2 games ago, I guess, San Antonio. Like, 2 days ago. Like, as soon as Hart came out, the Knicks offense opened up against San Antonio, and they're running that exact same coverage against the Knicks. Thinking you're going to have a different result is a little bit of naive thinking by Mike Brown. What's going on, Wayne Williams? So, I don't know. I think that was, like, true statement about, like, the Knicks losing this one more than Oklahoma City won it. Knicks beat themselves a little bit with some of the things they did. I just hope they, like, learn from what they could have done better, or where the mistakes that they made. And like you said, you play them again, Jalen Williams is healthy, you're going to need to go to another level. Like, that's going to be another level of team. And like, I guess something we're not talking about is they were at home tonight as well. Like, so next time you play them, it's going to be in Oklahoma City. You got to go into their place and try and beat them. And let's see, they got like a month until they match that up again. Let's see if they can tweak some things and get ready for that matchup again at the end of March against Oklahoma City. Next game is coming up Friday against Denver, I believe, for the Knicks. So another tough test. I think I read Aaron Gordon's trying to make his comeback for that game as well. He's been out for a little while, so we'll see. Shout out to everyone still in the building. You guys, awesome support during the game tonight. You guys were rocking it in the chat. Chat was awesome. Support was there, so appreciate you guys.
Oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, wanted it. Adam Yildiz says he'll be in Denver. Like, you're actually going to be in Denver? This is a Johnson U. You know, there's another guy. Where's Johnson U? No Johnson U last couple games as well. Shamit some of Hart's minutes, potentially. Yeah. We'll see. Be interesting to see what, if any, adjustments the Knicks make next time they play the Thunder. Enjoy that, Adam. Hopefully they get a win for you.
Seth Gross says Knicks aren't working hard enough for easy buckets.
I think, like, to me, it's like the Knicks are, like, I think you said it at one point, and this has been like a thing with the Knicks for years. Like, every bucket they get seems like it's so hard, and the other team seems like it's so easy. Offense is so easy for them. That's kind of my takeaway is, like, you watch the Knicks and it looks so difficult, and you see OKC one dribble, able to kind of get into the lane and then kick out to an open shooter. How many open threes did Oklahoma City have tonight? Chet Holmgren hit about 6 threes in the first quarter or first half or whatever. Yeah. Dort knocked down a bunch. Jalen Williams knocked down a few. Like,
back on it. Friday. All right, we're going to sign off. We'll see y'all later. Let's go Knicks.